When I got too close, did it get bad?
Oh no.
No. Okay, we're not doing it.
Cam, please.
Temp check is that's a no. All right. Hi, gamers. Oh, we've missed you so much. Hey, everyone. I hope you didn't miss us too much. Welcome back to Death2Divinity, the first all-fat, all-queer D&D live play D&D pod. I said D&D twice. Now we got to do the whole thing over again. We're double the D&D, double the cuties. Hello, everyone. I miss you so much. My dear friends have missed you so much. And I miss telling stories with my dear friends so much. So I'm excited to just dive right back in today. I'm particularly excited because when we take a week or several weeks or an unfortunate amount of weeks off, that means that the recaps are either beautiful or completely terrible. So I'm excited for that. I just wanted to strike some fear into my players before we really got into that portion. Now we're happy to be back. We're happy to be back to telling stories, which I'm so excited to do. Thank you to the people who help us tell stories. Die Hard Dice, our sponsor for the season. Thank you so much.
Quickly on my little soapbox, if you buy either metal or gemstone dice from Die Hard Dice or from anybody else, please, for the love of God, also purchase a dice tray, because otherwise you will damage not only your dice, but also whatever surface you're rolling them on. This has been my PSA.
It was a lovely PSA. Thank you so much. If anything we are concerned about here at Death2Divinity, it's dice safety. One time I dropped a metal D4 on my foot and I bled. So, dice aren't a joke. They're real. They change your fate and they injure your feet. So treat them seriously. Lyrica, I'll let you take it. Who do you want to go first?
Molly.
Okay.
Molly,
Okay.
you have to time daddy yourself right off the bat. Are you ready for this?
As I'll ever be.
All right. Well, as you know, you get 15 seconds on the clock to recap last episode. It was a while ago. Godspeed. You're really jumping into the abyss on this one when you're ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go, me. Ula brings Emeloth back from the dead. Nakia left. That's all I retained from the notes, everyone. Here in this 15 seconds, I just want to say I missed you. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring, and that's what's been up with me. I've beaten a lot of bosses, and it's been great. What's up? that's all. I did my best.
Oh, we lost
I
audio?
read the notes. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Did we? Oh.
I won't do any better going a
no.
second time.
Everyone got muted. Are we still muted? Chat. All right, we're on standby to unmute. That's so fucking funny. They're like, Molly's not gonna do the recap. Take it away.
Molly's recap doesn't count. Fuck it.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Also, does everybody know about our new director?
Yeah, I shouldn't. I don't want to. Oh, we're back. Oh, we're
No.
back. We're back.
We're back.
Okay, great.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Well, hey, just a quick shout out to our new director. Hey, Leon. You're so powerful. Everybody, quick shout out. The most powerful person I've literally ever met. The most executive function on a person with ADHD. Truly. So powerful. So please sound off in chat. Molly, thank you for that recap. Since it was
You're so
barely a
welcome.
recap, I'm not worried about chat hearing it, really.
You can recap my recap if you'd like to, but
Yeah,
I don't know if
recap
it's
your recap.
necessary.
You have 3 seconds.
Oh, I'm recapping my recap?
Yeah, recap your recap in 3 seconds or less.
I've been playing Elden Ring a
3,
lot.
2, 1. There we
Yep.
go. Yeah, congrats on the Elden Ring. I'm glad that's your
Yay.
favorite
It's been
fantasy
so good.
franchise, and not my house. Who do you want to go next? Sam.
Yeah,
Why
you're
did
up.
you say it like that?
You looked a little scared.
I've said your name with regret before. All right,
Uh,
let's do it. 15 seconds on the clock. When you're ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Karina and Jenny, the ship continues to sail. Ula resurrected Emeloth. That's fucked up. Ula also kind of had a truce with Brian and gave Brian some cool poison. And then Ystira yelled at Brian, and now we are going away.
Yahoo!
Going away. We're being sent to the farm.
We're going elsewhere. Somewhere else.
Great. Perfect.
I vote for Lyrica.
Lyrica, it's your time to shine.
Oh,
15 seconds
boy.
on the clock when you're ready.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ameloth is brought back from the dead with Ula, and then Ula realizes that Ameloth was trying to kill Ula, and then Uno was played. I think Current was winning, and then chaos, more fighting. We got in the ship, we got to the core, and now Current has to choose a champion.
I forgot how much I love your alarm sounds. Perfect. Thank you. Wonderful job. Who are you gonna pick to go next, Lyrica?
I feel like I was just here. What is strange. I guess Nico.
Oh, I'm like the only one that's left.
Yeah, I
right?
know. I mostly said it
Oh, okay.
ironically.
I was like, oh shit. Oh, okay, all right, I'm ready. Time, Daddy.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Karina talked to Ula about not being in love. Ula gets a phone call from Rhaegon about Emeloth being dead. Ula and Nikia brought back Emeloth to life. There's a gambling moment with Uno, and then Ysira talked to Gideon and Current.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop.
That's mine. I hope you all enjoyed my recap with not a poem.
Lovely recap.
It's very good.
I appreciate it.
I'm glad that you felt bold enough. Thank you, poll masters, moderators, for setting up that poll with 100% accuracy. I loved that for us. Perfect. Well, chat votes. Any final calls? Any last angelic Hail
quick.
Marys?
Really quick. Hello, everybody. This was something that I should have mentioned during housekeeping, and I didn't because I'm terrible. Please follow us on Twitter, and also on TikTok, and also on YouTube, which is where we upload our VODs. Julian, who's the king of everything, gets our VODs up, like, super fast on YouTube. Like, sometimes, like, next day fast, which is bonkers. And also, if you subscribe on the Patreon, we've been really quiet over there because of the everything, but we will be posting some new Patreon content very, very soon, hopefully this week. You'll get some character journals for sure. I think there's been some talk of some potential one-shots, like behind the scenes type stuff. I know that I'm working on some brine things if you want to see how messy she got on that ship with Ysira learning magic. So yeah, so those are all ways that you can support the show. Tell your friends about us. I think that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for catching us up on all of that, Sam. Heading in. Just a few seconds left on that inspo poll. Better get your votes in. I hope Elden Ring, the game property, doesn't take it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh boy, howdy. Well, I'm so scared. Only a few seconds left. Hey players, I missed you so much. I'm so excited to tell stories with you tonight. Any other things you want to bring up before we get into the sauce?
Yeah, I'm gay.
Incorrect. Next.
Is this where we say I love you, say it back?
I think we can do that. Lyrica, you also won inspiration. So
Let's
ahead and
go!
take that.
Yay!
I think you might need it,
Always need it.
but you know. We'll see how it goes. But congrats. Take that inspiration. Use it wisely. Yeah, wisely. All right, sweet gamers. I guess it's time to hop in then. Oh boy, it's been a hot second. It's been a long while, and I know that we said that we were gonna that we ended last session with a little glimpse into the future, but I'm going to pull us back just not but 45 minutes time, even less, probably closer to 20, as the ship passes right through the entrance to the elemental core. Can I get just a Constitution saving throw from everyone?
Oh. Are we
That
in
is how it
trouble?
is. Are you in trouble?
Are we in trouble?
What do you think you would have done that would have warranted you being in trouble?
Are we in trouble? Constitution saving throw?
I just need to know.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Ooh,
got a 10.
What a good first roll. Brian, what
A 10.
what a usual first roll for you.
16?
16. All right.
Can I? How do I do things? Oh, click. Oh, okay.
I think this is going to be very hilarious if everyone passes it except for Brian.
Hello.
Oh no.
Can it roll for me?
This is why she was excluded from the Twitter poll.
Because
Roll.
Death is actively chasing her.
Actively chasing her.
That's fair. Do you want me to roll for you? Is she
Yes.
being cursed? All right, I got you.
It is being cursed.
Oh no, I'm rolling for you, bestie. I got
Oh,
you
no.
a 3.
KM every.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead and exit multiverse and hop back in and see if that helps.
Yeah,
Sorry
I'll
for
do
giving
that.
you a
Okay.
3.
That's okay.
I feel really guilty about that, but
It's okay,
I'm
don't worry
also
about
not gonna take it back. So
That's okay. That's fine.
all right, so you guys are sailing through the air, right? And you feel the airship dip and head into this completely terrifying heat wave as it descends into a literal volcano. This volcano made of black obsidian jutting out of the ground, veins of lava coursing up it in an almost unnatural. It takes you a second to notice that lava is not flowing from it, it's flowing into it. It follows this current up and in as the ship tightly follows the direction that this lava is flowing. And even though you are encased by layers and layers of metal and wood, and also, hey, don't those things melt in lava? You begin to think to yourself. You can tell that this ship is being expertly driven through it. Ula, you've only driven through this like once before, and you were pretty sure you were going to die when it was happening. But I don't know where Brian and Ula are standing, but they do take, what'd she get? 7 points of basically heat exhaustion damage, as it's essentially like standing on asphalt on a summer day for a solid few minutes as you head through this inevitable labyrinth of lava as you make your way into the elemental core. Eventually, something comes up over the speakers. It's Luso's voice. Does not sound even vaguely stressed out that he's going through this right now. Picks up over the speaker and says, Current? Probably Gideon. I need to speak to the two of you. And it just goes blank again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this Gideon, this is bringing back some memories of getting called over the speakerphone back in school on Curtis. Do you remember when that? It never was good.
No, I feel like I'm in trouble. I'm just kind of waiting to find out what I did.
Oh God. Okay.
Which feels like nothing, but we'll see. I guess.
Well, yeah, I guess we'll head up there.
Okay.
All right, so you guys head on over. You guys head into the captain's room, and Luso is there, just kind of just honed in. I assume Ula, you are there as well because you are co-captaining right now. So you're probably up there at the helm as well, kind of dealing with just sort of checking everything to make sure it doesn't overheat as you head in, redirecting power and energy as you need to make sure that that does not happen. So it's everyone in this call except for Brian in that room. And Luso's just driving. Kind of got two hands on the thing, turns his head back, not looking at the lava labyrinth ahead of him. This is, I forgot to tell you something. Turns back.
And that was?
I am not. I'm gonna stay on the ship.
You're gonna stay on the ship?
Yes.
Why?
There was like a thing in my 20s. I technically can't go into the core. Just like a
Okay.
heist. Just like a young man's heist. Can't go into the core.
Are you trying to
So,
tell
but-
us that you're permanently banned from stepping foot into the elemental core?
Yeah. Yeah, I am telling you that.
But we're actively entering the core right now, so that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
Okay.
stay on the ship. So it's not like they're gonna see me.
So should we not mention that your name? That you're with us? That
No,
should...
I probably wouldn't.
Huh.
You'd have to answer a lot of questions. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to. If you want to advocate for my amnesty, please feel free. But also,
I feel like I need to know what you did first before I add. I mean, when
Well,
you say heist,
A young man's
I
heist, yeah.
was 20 a while ago, and so I barely even remember what I was asked to grab anyways. So if I remembered, I would tell you.
Does Ula know about this?
No.
Okay. So I'm like, can I insight check him?
Please.
Okay.
I hope Multiverse lets you roll. If not,
I know.
you can throw it up and roll 20 if you want, and I'll count it because I don't want to roll bad for you. and get
May
an
I
email.
also do an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, shoot.
I'll do it too.
A 23 from Ula and a 21
21.
from Gideon.
I
Let's
guess
go.
I don't need to.
Shit.
Jeez.
Yeah, that fucker's lying.
So are you just gonna take the ship when we like leave, or is that what's gonna happen? Is that
Mara's staying on it, so if you want me to take the weird castle girl back, I can, but I assumed you wanted me to keep the ship here for you to use it.
yes? Okay.
You just seem a little off, Luso.
A little squirrely.
Little.
Well, as you can see, I'm driving through an incredibly deadly chamber. Might do it.
Yeah, but like not much phases you, Luso.
Captain Caviar, do you want me to take over so that you could talk to them properly?
I've not much more to say to them. That was kind of the end of the conversation.
Yeah, you heard him. He
Yes,
doesn't
Captain.
remember. It was so long ago.
So long. Couldn't possibly remember.
No.
Glad
So you
you're on
don't
the same
strike
page.
me as a person who forgets things.
Well, you see, Current, I have so many vengeances that I've been trying to remember that acts of my own I've been readily forgetting.
All right, Luso, here's the deal. If I convince them to allow you to step foot in the core again, you got to tell me the truth.
If you go and find the records of why I've been arrested here, I will count that as telling you the truth. I don't remember it, so I can't tell you. But
That's right.
you are more than welcome to liberate me.
I will see what I can do to jog your memory, okay?
Nothing to jog, only exonerate.
Hmm.
You could say thank you.
Before the job's
No,
done. Not my style.
Oh, God, Luso. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I guess thanks for letting us know before we marched you off the ship and got arrested.
Yeah. Happy to be of service.
Anything else you need, Luso?
Yes, the water genasi and the water plane, they make this tea blend that is my favorite. If you could pick up some of that, that would be great. It's called
Okay.
Ocean Water. It's also available at Sonic. Sorry.
Wait, so what's your Sonic order?
Chili cheese dog.
Okay.
17
Right?
of those.
So liberate Lusso and get him some tea.
Get some tea.
That's-
Okay.
Anything else, Lusso?
No. Do you need anything from me?
Just stay on the ship. I guess. Don't let anybody see you.
Oh. I'm going to spend a lovely amount of time holed up sleeping in a room that doesn't have people in it. Could you imagine?
I think that's going to benefit all of us.
Anything else?
I'm
think
good. Yeah. Okay. Ocean water exoneration. Easy. Great.
Thanks.
Got him.
Goodbye.
See you on the other side.
I bow to the both of them.
Thanks, Ula.
Gideon nervously
We will-
waves.
Yeah, we will just like, yeah. Current's gonna turn around and just like stomp out and like
Bye.
under her breath, fucking tea.
Oh my god. What a diva. What a loudly right outside the door.
Perfect. You are right outside the door, and Karina's there. She's like, "Hi. Have you seen like this tall, curly hair, wears winged sneakers? Have you seen Winona around?"
No. Current, have you? You know, because you're
Actually-
so close.
Now that you think about it, I haven't.
Okay. Well, if you see her, I am actively seeking her.
Are you like worried or is it just
Oh, no, I just need to like talk to her about something. But Giddy, can I call you Giddy?
please?
Yeah, can she
Absolutely.
call you Kitty?
Yeah. You
Okay.
know what? Yeah.
You know I'm broken on the inside, sure.
That's nice, sure.
I did see Chade having a little bit of a moment in the broom closet, and he asked after you.
Oh. Which broom closet? The one by the kitchen or
The one next to the deck.
Okay. Okay. Oh god, poor Chad. Alright, I'm gonna go handle that if you don't mind.
No, I like super don't mind. Thank you for checking.
Thank you for telling me. I'll keep an eye out for Winona.
Thank you. Thank you, Skitty. Current.
Yes, Karina.
Oh my gosh. Are you like so excited to ascend to your own personal journey?
We can. Yeah, if you would like to use the word excited, yeah.
What other like word would you use?
I mean, I don't know, Karina. What word would you use if you found out that your dead parents
Empowered.
were not dead? And you know what? I think that's a great word. Did you need some, Karina?
I just like wanted to check in with you because you're like here to do this like super big thing, and like I'm gonna be there. And so I feel like, you know, it's like, what's my motivation? What's my objective in the scene that is us going to the core? I don't know. So I just like wanted to like check in and ask what my motivation is.
You want me to tell you what your motivation is?
Yes.
Well, You see, Karina, usually you tell other people what your inspiration is.
Right. Yeah, and I've been told to take on a more collaborative mindset, so I'm doing that right now.
Well, like you see, for instance, my inspiration is finding out the truth about where I came from.
Right, and that's like so intense. And it's like, as I support you as like a supporting cast, like crew member on the ship, like what is my objective?
Oh, we gotta fucking find Winona.
You're right. No, if I need to work on finding Winona, that will be my objective. I will do that for you. I will do that for you. Your Majesty, I will do that.
Yes,
Or is it your holiness? Oh my God.
No, I don't think we have to go that far. But
okay.
If saying your highness, if that makes you feel good, then it's okay with me.
Wow. So empowered.
See, there's your inspiration right there. In your feeling of empowerment, you are instilling empowerment on others. That's your role. To empower. To be empowered and to empower.
Okay. I can do that. I will absolutely, yes, consider it done, Your Holy Highness. Wow. I am just so excited to do that for you. Let me know if you need anything else from me.
Awesome. You should let everybody know what your new role is.
Yeah, no, I will. Hey, Ula and Lucy. I'm just walking through the door. Gideon.
Hello.
Are you going to Sweet Shade in the broom closet?
Of course. Checking on my lad.
Okay. You walk up to the broom closet and you hear the following. I am brave. I am bold. I can conquer any task that might come my way. I am brave. I am bold. I might conquer any task. I may. I'm not might. I will. I will conquer any task that comes my way.
I think Gideon
brave.
walks away a few steps and then stomps really loudly, approaching the closet to give him a chance to stop saying this, so he can knock on the door.
Oh no! Yeah, you hear him come close, and you hear, dear, the Apotheon sisters, just clearly trying to cover for his motivational, his self-motivational speech.
I knock on the door.
Hey, come on in.
Okay. Hey. Hey, pal. And I think Gideon like opens the door crack and like kind of peeks around.
Yeah, you open the door. Shade has put himself in the corner and is resting with his hands on two of the shelves from the corner, like he thinks a casual boy might. Hey.
And I come and shut the door behind me.
Just doing some inventory.
Are you okay?
Define okay.
Oh, well, like, are you doing inventory, or are you like panicked and need a moment alone in a closet more? Is this more one of those moments? Are you okay?
No. I mean, no to panicking. Yes to okay. I'm mostly just in the storage closet, kind of like doing inventory of what's on the shelves, and also what is in my heart. So I'm kind of like wondering, like, what am I doing here? So any insight onto that would probably be useful.
Yeah. I think Gideon like sits down on the floor to not seem threatening. Like, kind of with their back to the door.
The second you sit on the floor, Shade just like melts into the floor as well.
Oh, I get it. You did a lot of scary stuff and you ended up in kind of another scary situation, so I'm sorry.
But like you did too, so it's like everyone's having a cool one. Everyone's reacting to the situation with equal amounts of cool, capable, go get 'em energy.
Hey, I'm freaked out too. I get it. It's, it's okay to feel freaked out. Everyone's freaked out. I think some people are just better at hiding it. It's
So
okay
okay, so like what are you doing to handle your like freak out?
Some mushrooms are growing accidentally in my room. So that's kind of my outlet right now.
I'm mostly crying.
Yeah. No, that too. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry for a lot of stuff, the years of bully. I'm very sorry. For all that, but
I get it. Like
no.
everyone has to make fun of like someone, and I figured that like I was close enough to the pantheon to handle it. I have a closest connection with them enough to sort of center myself throughout all of that. So if you were going to bully anyone, I was glad it was me.
Oh, Jed, you're really sweet. I never should have bullied you. I think I felt like people.
No, you looked like so cool when you were doing it. So it's just, I get it.
No, it's not worth it. I just wanted to say sorry. It was not cool.
It's all right, because for a while I think that like I felt like okay and good about it, because I told myself that, like your soul wouldn't be allowed to be reincarnated because you were so rude, and I felt, I think, a joy when I thought of that. So I think that was maybe toxic on my part as well, if we're
Honestly,
sort of admitting to toxicities.
No, it's okay. I didn't know you had it in you, and I'm happy to hear you do. Sometimes it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, yeah. I'm looking out for you. I don't know if Kurthus is safe, honestly, or else I would have taken you back there a long time ago. But if you want to go back, we can figure something out. I mean, I don't want you to feel like you're hostage in the core or anything, but
no. Karina told me that we're liberated, and I believe her. So I think just like post liberation, I'm kind of just wondering like what my purpose is post liberty.
Well, that's up to you, I guess.
I kind of like I swept a lot. I prayed a lot. I set up the chairs. There are no chairs to set up around here. And I was training to, work in the library, and there's not really enough books to do that here. So I'm just wondering like what you need from me.
I mean, I guess I don't know, just general support. I mean, I don't know of any specific task I could put you on other than just maybe think about what you want for yourself outside of, what we grew up with. I mean,
Is
there's places...
is there like a gap I can fill? Are
you good at healing magic?
I could get good.
I honestly think we could use more healers if that's something you want to focus on.
No, consider it done. I'll go talk to Mara and I'll really get in on it.
Yeah, if you want to. If it doesn't feel right, you don't have
consider
to.
It done.
Okay.
Done.
But if you ever need to...
I don't know how to yell gods, so I'll do some research into that about if gods get hurt more than just their feelings, and then what happens if they do.
That would actually be great. That's a
cool,
very relevant question. Yeah, any god research. That is kind of your wheelhouse. That would also be fantastic.
Yeah, no, I can definitely do that. If you have a question about any of the gods, I have an answer.
Okay.
I think most people are wrong when they pick one god to like. I think you gotta like all of them or none of them.
That's a good point. I kind of wish you'd seen Doxon's temple. It was pretty wild.
I did.
Oh wait, well I don't know how much of it you got to see, other than
I mostly went through the little corridors, but what I saw was it was cool. I'm a little bit confused about some of it still, but
it was confusing. It was weird to see them, I don't know, so relatable after, what we studied growing up. If that makes sense. I don't know. Just if you need anything though, Chad, you can talk to me, even though I've been kind of a jerk in the past. So
hey, like we're good. Like I had already forgiven you for it. That's why I'm on such good terms with Meter.
that's really nice. We got to meet Meter. Did we talk about that?
We have not, but I did journal about it as if I was there.
Okay. We'll unpack that one later.
Okay.
I can let you get back to inventory. You seem busy.
Yeah. No, I will.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else you need.
No, I guess I'll stay on the ship and catch up with Mara and kind of learn how that all works, and then I'll see you on the other side.
All right. And I think like Gideon has like the most like the nicest interaction with Jade they've ever had. Like smiles. It's like, all right, well, bye, Jade.
Yeah, I'll just keep inventorying here, and just starts like rifling through some paper towel rolls at the bottom of the shelf, just kind of like as you head out of the storage closet. Ula, you watch Luso immediately put a silencing spell on Karina the moment after she calls him Lucy. And then she starts crying and leaves.
I was like, I knew she was trouble when she walked in.
Yep, and now she's walked out.
Yep, of course.
Do you say anything to Luso as you kind of finish this leg of the journey?
I think Ula would be like apologetic about Karina and be like, Captain, unfortunately, that's what she does.
Yeah, well, adventures usually dead weight takes care of themselves. Keep sailing.
That is correct. And I don't really say much. I kind of want to ask him about lying about the whole elemental core, but I think Ula just keeps that to themselves. Don't want to pry. And I think I do like update him about what I know about like about Gideon and Curran and all that stuff. Whatever I found out from the time that we've spent together. So
Okay,
I do
sounds good.
update him in whatever I fill him in with.
Perfect.
In what I know, yeah.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of Gideon, have you done anything to try and contact or otherwise track down Nakia in your small journeys over here?
I would say yes, but I can't think of like what I could do from here to like track her down.
Okay.
But like definitely yes. If I can't do anything, I would.
Let me know if you think of a strategy.
Okay.
And then we'll visit it.
Okay.
Sweet brine, you're a little heat nauseous as you get ready to head into the core, but you do have a solid like 7 minutes before you disembark. I want to know if you've done anything special to prepare, and sort of what your game plan is.
I don't know if she's done anything special to prepare. I mean, while they were on the ship, she did like magic lessons with this year, so she's got a little bit more protection than she normally does just from that. But I think aside from that, she's probably just trying to like keep her chill as they head into the core. And I think she's probably staying a little bit separated from everybody because she doesn't want to get involved in any of the things that she knows are happening between all of the other party members, like the Chade drama and the Karina nonsense and the Lusso stuff, like whatever that is. I think she's probably just kind of like staying a little bit aloof and like observing.
Okay, do you want to roll me a investigation check?
Sure. Just a straight up investigation check.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was a nat 1, so let me just re-roll that real quick.
Halfling luck.
Mm-hmm. That's a 12. That's better.
A 12? Roll a d6 for me.
3.
Okay. I think you have noticed that, especially this morning, but over the last few days of the trip, Valpione has been going out of her way to be spending as much time with Ysira as possible. And you've just picked up on that.
Do I get like a horny vibe from Valpione or like a murder vibe from Valpione?
Roll an insight check.
Okay. Insight. Insight is wisdom. Okay. That's a whole 7. I have no idea.
You can't put a frickin' finger on it. You cannot. It's like it's almost both.
I don't like that. Okay.
All right. You are going to land in the elemental core in like 2.5 minutes. In fact, Lusso says that over the speakers. He says, all right, 2.5 minutes before we're in the place. If you all aren't syncing up with each other, current, right after that's called, Ophiolise apparates behind you. Says, hello, are you ready?
I still gotta get used to that. I'm nervous.
Who wouldn't be at such a pivotal time in their existence? Oh, such a marked time, a time of ascension, of realization, of self-actualization.
Ophiolise,
Mhm.
I mean, like, as a child who thought that their family was dead and now meeting them for the first time, like, I'm that kind of nervous. Like, do you know, you remember what it was like when you were a kid and scared? Like that.
Do I remember that? No, I do not.
That's okay. Well, I appreciate you being here and all the support. Thank
Of
you.
course. It is my only wish to support you in this trying time and to see you safely into Monarch's arms.
So, what do we do first?
We get in. I was in the hot tub this morning.
Oh,
I fear something has gone wrong, but I couldn't exactly pick up on the spirit of misfortune that so plagued my kin.
well, what kind, like danger wrong?
everything is danger. If you consider something to be lacking in danger, that is sometimes when it is most dangerous.
See, that's a fair judgment. Is something wrong here in the core?
We will have to find out.
Well, I trust that you'll let us know as soon as you gain more information.
I
And-
assume we will gain it together.
And I do feel safer with you around.
That is lovely to hear. That just means
Was
a
that-
lot. Thank
Is
you.
that your first time in a hot tub?
It depends on if you count the hot springs of my home in a hot tub. Does the tub need to exist to consider it to be tub-like, or is a natural tub good enough?
You know, I feel like the springs are probably better. But you know, there's the upside that you could put a hot tub anywhere.
Yes.
Like
Even
your
on a
room.
ship. This
Yeah.
is great. It's been lovely.
Pluses to both sides.
But do you need help with armor or anything before we land?
Armor, I can get armor. How would I go about getting elemental armor?
I'm sure that Monarch will fit you with the finest in all of the core when you get in. If that is your desire, I assume any desire will be happily handled.
I think so. And I think you're just the person to help me out with that. So what do you say when we get some time?
Of course. For your friends as well?
Yes, please. And I don't want any skips, and I want them to have the same quality armor that they would bestow upon me.
I will certainly advocate for it.
Thank you. Well, I think I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be.
That's a great way to think about it. Does a Hail Mary pass before you all get here? Is anyone doing anything else?
Can I just like find Ystira? I just want to know where she is.
Yeah. You spend some time looking for her, and you eventually find her sort of gathered at the entrance with Valpione, Yaldek, who else is there? Morrow's probably standing there, and any party members who are hanging around the entrance at time of. So Gideon, are you hanging out there? Or are you hanging out somewhere else for landing?
I was gonna look for Winona briefly, but
Yeah, so I think you spend that small chunk of time looking for Winona, and then all four of you feel a buzz in your pocket, and you pull your phone out, and it's from Winona, and it says, "Hey," with 3 exclamation points. Something came up. Don't worry, I'll find you later. And then another text message, Karina emergency.
Oh,
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
understood.
Does Winona send this to everybody?
Yeah, you get it as well.
Oh my god, I think Brian like curses under her breath.
Perfect, yeah.
All right, that mystery explained. Yeah, I go I go away with everyone else then.
Perfect. Ula, you're obviously still up with Sweet Lusso. But Current, are you and Ophiulis hanging out with the masses?
Yes. And are we off of the ship at this point?
No, there's just
Okay.
a bunch of you standing in the stairwell that leads up to the deck that leads you to disembark the ship.
Okay.
It's kind of vibing, waiting.
Yeah, I think I'm hanging out with Ophilis.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, Brian, if you go to look around, you will find Ystira gathered with the masses.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stand somewhat near her, especially like I want to be able to hear if Valpine says anything. I don't know. I don't like Valpine's vibe. She doesn't give me good vibes.
What languages do you speak?
Oh, what a good question. Do I have that in my multiverse sheet? Let's find out. Common, halfling, and thieves' cant.
You don't understand a word they're saying.
Incredible. Okay, I love that for me.
If you want to roll a history check, actually no, it'd probably just be a straight up intelligence roll to try and discern the language they're speaking in. I would let you do this.
I will do this. So it would just be like a D20 plus my intelligence modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hello? Multiverse?
Ooh.
She doesn't want to roll. Oh wait, hold on.
Do you want me to roll for you? I do
I
very
figured
well at
it
that.
out. I learned how to use the application. 19.
Oh, congrats. 19. You're pretty certain that this is infernal.
Shit.
I
okay.
speak Infernal.
Great. Are you eavesdropping?
Do I know?
Of course.
Infernal? Okay. Gideon, do I know that about you?
Probably. If
feel
Gideon
like-
thinks that you think it'd be cool, they would have like casually mentioned it in conversation.
I love that. Okay, so I know that we're like fighting right now, but I think Brian would probably like kind of edge a little bit closer to you and like lean in and be like, "What are they saying?"
Can I roll insight to see if I can like hear them?
Yeah,
or
go for it. Yeah. A 20?
20.
God, Jesus. All right. Yeah, you're kind of like listening in. And they are talking about the Stargaze Grimoire.
Anything more specific about it, or just like
The historical legacy of found and lost pages.
okay? I look down at Brian and go, "They're talking about you, actually." And I say nothing else and walk away.
Brian is gonna follow you. I think she has very big like. What do you mean? Like what are they saying about
Hold for landing.
Gideon?
Feel the shift gears. And Luso turns to you, Ula, and says, "All right, you can head out into the deck. Make sure that you're one of the first there to greet everyone."
Will do, Captain. And then I just start walking off.
Perfect.
Yes.
Ula, are you doing anything to prepare extra for the core? Or did you message your contact at all? I forgot. Did you tell me last episode if you did this?
Yeah, I wanted to contact Theo before, if I'm able to.
Yeah. And so remind me what the message was that you sent. It's okay if it's a little different from last time.
Oh shoot, I forgot. No, I think I just wanted to be like, hey, what's up? What's going at the elemental core?
That's
Let
good.
me know what's Theo's my boy.
You just got back like things are fine.
Of course he fucking okay, all right. Just
But like with like all like text speak.
oh geez.
Are fine. Things are fine.
Things are fine. Right. Okay, cool. That's all. Oh yeah, and then I do get ready. Just in case, because I think I'll put on like my armor and then like I make sure I put poisons on my blades and stuff like that. So just
okay, perfect. Your blades are poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
That means that like the next time you attack with it, it's like a kill shot.
Well, I'm ready. Just in case. It's on my daggers, it's on my halberd.
You douse everything in this very deadly poison.
Oh yeah.
Certainly that won't go wrong. Perfect.
No.
Great. Thank you.
It'll be fine.
Excellent.
I'm used to it.
Excited to hear it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But
Great.
yeah, and then once I do everything, I head back down and just like, greet everybody or whatever I need to do.
Yep. So yeah, you feel it kind of like land in. You all kind of are looking either at like a sort of like an inset circular window, or Ula, you've of course, well, you've seen it before, you have the whole bay to look out of. Port window, some of those circle boys, they're called, I believe so. You have the whole crowd of people looking at a single port window, but it's still really beautiful as you sort of pierce this veil into the elemental plane of air that is held in the elemental core. You can see not only these beautiful clouds, not only these beautiful flecks of like crystalline floating in the air, held aloft of their own accord, catching a sun that doesn't exist and reflecting beautiful rainbows up against the ship and everything that is of a surface here. You see Ergenazi walking on clouds. You see these crags of rock held aloft in the air, almost, not almost, literally levitating, held by nothing. You see these holographic waterfalls of mist pouring from buildings and houses as Luso comes to dock at one of these. It's interesting, they're like each a set cloud and they're all a slightly different color. Luso comes to dock at this one that's a bit of a lavender tint. And Ula, you know this, the cloud in front of you is good for you to step on. Most everyone else here like does not know that. But you are all now here on the core entrance. Welcome. You're here on the map. Feel free to take a look. Yes. Gasping is always welcome. All of these platforms just have a lilt to them. You can feel that when you all like step down on this one, it has like a weight to her. As you all shift slightly, as you are being held aloft by some sort of elemental magic in the air. Current, you are looking out on the horizon, and you can see that unlike the like standing on Acramon, that's looking out on this like arc. Looking at the horizon here from, because you've obviously just come from the instance, looking out on the horizon forward, it's almost like looking at a curved pyramid, as everything seems to have this flow and ebb inward towards this certain point. It almost is like looking at a corridor that starts really wide and gets thinner and thinner and thinner. You can see as it gets closer, the buildings get tighter together. These air buildings constructed of nothing but atmos and the most light of birches and vines. Truly just idyllic for someone who has never seen anything but particular or meticulous church driven structures, and then the remnants of the wilds. To see something still so preserved, and to know that you have a history with it, strikes you. And Ophiulis just kind of puts a hand on your shoulder as this sight comes into view. How is everyone else? Oh yes, please tell me more.
Like there's this feeling of Current has never felt more at home anywhere else ever, but at the same time has never felt like they're in such like a foreign situation or a foreign place at the same time. There's both of those things happening, and I think she's actually going to reach up to where Ophiulis puts her hand on her shoulder, and she's going to squeeze it, like maybe not even realizing, but she's just going to squeeze it really tight, with just like a ball of both of those emotions at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think holding on to Ophelius's like hand, you look and you see that kind of like towards the edge of the cloud, Yaldek is having the exact same reaction as you.
You'll have to forgive me, Ophelius. I've just never experienced anything like this. This place is. This is
Home.
why you wanted to come home. Yeah.
Of course. It's the only place in all of Acramon that the gods aren't disappointed in.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to feel.
Some things are beyond feeling. Divinity is often that.
But I do understand why you missed it so much. So I guess
Now
this
I
is
will.
welcome home for you too, Ophelius.
It is. But for you, it is a welcome home that I'm sure is unimaginable. And at that point, who's like in the front of the group? Who's leading the chart? I visually looking at multiverse, it is Brine, and that scares me on an unfounded level. So I'm asking if that is on purpose.
No. But
I wanna
but
be-
Brian is following Gideon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay near Current.
Yeah, Brian is like on Gideon's heels.
I think, like, I mean, for Ula, I feel like once they see everybody off the ship, they will try to be in front as much as I can.
All right, so Ula's gonna lead the way.
Yeah. Because
Perfect.
I feel like none of these folks, unless Ophelius is gonna.
Nope.
Okay.
But Valpione falls in step right behind you.
Do I see that?
Mhm.
I look behind.
Valpione just smiles back.
Oh.
It's just a smile, Ula.
Keeps walking. Hopefully, I'm going the
Okay.
right way. I mean, I feel like Ula would know.
Ula would know what?
I don't know. Walking the right way. I don't know.
Oh no, you would know the right way. Sorry, I was
Okay,
like,
good.
what do you know about
You're
Valpione?
like, wait, what?
Tell me.
No.
Excuse me? Yeah, no, for sure. You can lead the way. You head up. You can see that there's a person standing like 2 structures down that seems to be an Heir Genasi who is standing in front of, there is no like pedestal, but they seem to have this cloudy sort of folder in front of them made of like ether that they're keeping parchment on. And they sort of give you a friendly wave.
Oh my god, they look so cute.
They do.
Wait, can I hop on this thing?
You should, yes, you should just be able to walk right down. You know this with confidence, and
Yeah,
everyone
true. Everybody else is like, what? Hello?
else feels like they're going to fall and die, and I love that for them specifically.
Right.
Yeah, everyone else is like, I'm gonna fall, but you know that it's just kind of a clear, purposeful shot down. So all right, you head on down. Gideon, you're following. Valpione is following. Everyone is heading on down. I think Morrow is kind of lurking behind. Ystira is on the edge of the cloud. And Yaldek is perhaps lurking the most behind. Ophelius is just kind of standing on the edge of the cloud, though, taking it all in. Good for her. She deserves it. You head up to the Heir Genasi, who seems to be handling things. And they say, "Hello,
Hello.
hi, welcome to the Elemental Core. How can I assist you on your journey?
I look at them real quick and then I look back and I said, "Current, Your Majesty."
Yeah. Hi.
And then I gestured to the
Hi.
Agenopy to Current. Please make
I'm
way for
Current.
the royalty.
Oh. Yeah, hi. My name's Current. I belong here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. I was just told that I come from here, and we brought back we she's gonna gesture back to Ophilis. We brought back Ophilis, and now we're here. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's
That's
a pleasure
actually
to meet you.
lovely. Will you actually mind staying here? And then, Purple Hair, will you head back up to that second platform for me?
Bows. Will do.
Hi, sweetheart, she says now that you've been centered alone. Have you been kidnapped by pirates and brought here to pretend to be the next heir?
I'm not. They're not. No, they didn't kidnap
This happens
me.
like
No,
once every like 2 to 3 years.
No, I wasn't kidnapped. But your friend
Okay.
over there, Ophilis, she did plunge my hands into a body of water, and I heard shouting and lots of commotion, and then told me I was from here.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I would love to take you at your word. I would love to do that. However, I am going to have to like send out for approval, because as of 3 days ago, we are no longer letting anyone into the elemental core. So, I might need you to hold for a moment.
Yeah, I understand how this may seem a lot. So wait,
Mhm.
why can I ask why you shut down entrance into the core?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Oh my god, a natural 20.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, I think she seems really taken with you. She's like, oh yeah, see, well, and she also seems like a bit of a gossip. She's like, well, 3 days ago, it was actually like super sad. So have you been here before, sweetie?
Technically, no. Let's go with no. No.
So the elemental core is split into 4 different planes. They're the planes of each element, if you will. This and players, you should now be able to, I've pinged it in chat. That is a wiki page that you should be able to open. Chat should be able to see it as well if it's clicked on. She says, so there's 4 enclaves, each within their own respective planes. You have the Smolder enclave, that's the fire genasi, the Vaporath, that's the air, that's here, that's where you are. The Aquaria enclave, see, the problem with that is that, well, it did encounter a bit of hardship, and that is it did freeze over 3 days ago.
Like completely?
Yes.
And I'm guessing that's not supposed to happen.
Not at all, no.
Is it fixable?
Well, we don't quite know yet, and that's kind of why we're not letting anyone in.
Fair enough. Well, I appreciate you doing what you can to get us, to where we need to go. And I guess if there's anything we can do to help.
Of course. I'll let you know. I am going to go ahead and send that. And she kind of like whips her hands like this. And in an instant, this butterfly made of like prismatic rainbows just kind of appears. She says, I'm just going to send that way. And that's going to go ahead and get checked. And I should be able to let you in a few moments.
Thanks. And your name was again?
Oh, I'm Soar.
Soar. Hi, my name's Current.
Current, it's so lovely to meet you. And you're doing a great job. That actually is the stolen heir's name. You did your research.
Yeah, I just love hitting the books.
Wow. Well, you are the most lovely con person that I've met sort of in my tenure so far. So that's lovely.
Wouldn't you all recognize Ophiles? If I just had Ophiles come over, wouldn't that?
No, I do. I don't know, like a ton of ASMR, but like most of them aren't blue. So.
Right. Okay, you know what? We'll just wait for your pill. I can.
And
let
then,
everybody know.
like, you still see the butterfly like flying off in the direction, and it is actually. I think you can notice it because you're looking at the butterfly. Whether or not everyone else notices it, I will say that's firmly up to them. Current, you see like this glint of gold appear, catching a omnipresent sun here in this airplane. This glint of gold that seems to grow closer and closer to you. And then it becomes gold, and then it becomes gold and red. And as you get closer, you realize that it is a man in this glimmering, ostentatious golden armor, and then this red hair, and just even redder wings, starts flying closer. Ula, you recognize him. Theo is approaching. And Current, he lands directly behind you.
Why do people keep doing this?
Just hits hard right behind you. You feel the whole rock kind of like sink and bob just a little bit, as like the weight of the armor lands.
Theo, my boy. Oh, Theobald.
Strangers. Theo just gives you like I'm on business. Don't.
Wow. And then I straighten up. I'm like, oh, Theobald, and then I take a bow.
Is Brian witnessing this?
Yeah. I think that's pretty fair to say, huh? That Brian, the Undercity, I almost called you a rat. Very sorry, the Undercity. The criminal lad. Yes, I think that would be very quick for you to notice. But like Theo gives you kind of like and then turns to Current and says, "Hello."
Hi, are you here to throw me in the dungeon for being a fake Current?
Would I do that to the true Current?
I don't know. She doesn't seem to think I'm the true Current.
Well, these divine eyes do not have a hard time seeing truth. Current. And he takes your hand and like bows and like plants a kiss on it and says, "It is an honor to meet you."
And an honor to meet you. I'm so glad that I'm not going to Elemental Dungeon.
We don't have many dungeons here.
Oh, good.
The Smolder Enclave does, but you'll find none run by the Crown.
So, I mean, you'll have to forgive me. This is all very new. And you are?
I am Theobald Ophiel. It is a pleasure to meet you. I have been tasked with your safe harbor to Monarch, but if you would permit me a few moments, I wish to introduce myself to your companion who brought you here.
Oh,
And Theo like looks back at Ophiules.
yeah. Take your time.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So everyone who's on the second platform, you kind of have to move out of the way as an incredibly large man with even more wings that take up space. Kind of brushes through this already tightly packed rock to like stop at Ophiules on the clouds. And Ophiules kind of turns to him with some curiosity, and he goes into this deep bow, and with his head bow says, Ophiules, it is an honor to see you back amongst your people. You have been gone hundreds of years, but I promise the Legion Corps has not forgotten you. Until your absence, none of us took last names, but there have been sections of us who, since your absence, have taken on last names for their first time. I am an honor to be part of those ancestors. I am one of many Ophiels. It is an honor to meet my namesake. And there's a moment of like kind of shock that registers over Ophiules, even though she kind of had picked up on bits and pieces of that when she was reintroducing herself to the collective knowledge of the Legion Corps. But her eyes go kind of wide because when faced with it, she doesn't know how to react to it. And after wide eyes, then a kind of like a tighten up, right? The militaristic kind of, she kind of sits back in and she says, I'm proud to see what you've done with my legacy. It is an honor to return to such beautiful findings. And then Theo says, even more beautiful now that you will have a way in shaping them, and stands back up. And then like turns around, and then Ula, like you are like directly, like kind of like makes direct eye contact with you and does like a half eye roll only you can perceive.
Oh shit.
And kind of comes to stand like on the edge of the cloud so that he can firmly address everyone, and says, visitors to the Elemental Corps, many of which is your first time, welcome. It is an honor to have you as Monarch's chosen guests. I am the one charged with bringing you back. Of course, you are in the elemental plane of air. We will be leaving it. I wish that you were here under better circumstances. Usually, you would have free reign over all of the Elemental Corps, but since you are here in somewhat dire times, I will be here as your guide to make sure that no one is trying to capitalize on such a beautiful and unseen fate as you coming home to us. So I will be here to guide over you as best seen. So let me know if there's anything I can do to do that correctly. To introduce myself to all of you, I am Theobald Ophiel. I am one of the sergeants of the Legion Corps. It is an honor to meet you.
Ula rolls her eyes. Like, try not to laugh, because I don't think Ula has seen them being very professional like this before. So
Never.
I'm just like,
Ever.
like,
Yeah,
trying to
not
hold back the
professional
laugh.
at all. No.
And I'm just like,
You've
rolling my eyes.
literally never seen him use his Basimar
Right.
voice.
So I'm just here like,
it's very put on.
yeah.
And so he looks around at all of you and says, we'll be heading directly to to the palace. I ask that you leave any contraband, any small weapons are fine. I ask that weapons of mass destruction do stay on your ship. Besides that, I'm sure we can get into introductions soon. Beyond that, and he says beyond that, and there is a loud noise that comes from slightly below you, lower down on the this way down to head further into the elemental core. You see two people have shown up and are looking directly up at you, and you see Theo looks down and says, oh, gods. And you look down and you see two very intimidating looking people, armed to the teeth. One is a fire genasi who is draped in like these deep orange and red fineries with this golden red circlet trailing around his head. And then behind him, this hulking woman who seems to be an earth genasi with this split hair, half of which is this brilliant green, the other half the dark root color, down to her armor plated with skulls and different rocks and crystals all embedded. You don't know if these are crystals from the earth or crystals from kills of other genasi. You have no idea. And the two of them are standing there. And the one in front says, "Halt! Theobald, I will not see you let these people into our city." Theobald kind of peeks his head over and says, "That would be against the direct orders of the monarch, wouldn't it, Fernox?" Fernox says, "We do not know if monarch is being deceived, and I would see a brief precaution set into the way. You," points the finger up at you, Current, "if you are truly who you say you are, then it is within my right to demand proof. Name your Ascendant and prove your station."
I think Current's eyes are gonna snap to Opheles like, what the fuck? you didn't mention that any of this. And have a brief moment of just like my eyes are like
screaming
what do I
apologies
do?
back at you. And then Theo says, "This is well within your rights, Fernox, but it is an awful lot to ask of someone who has spent no more than 5 seconds with their feet on the ground. Do you know what an Ascendant is?" He says to you, Current.
Absolutely not. What's an Ascendant?
Of the core chooses a champion. They're chosen and most trusted. They cannot be Aasimar.
So I have to choose somebody to fight on my behalf right now?
Yeah, they're gonna fight her.
Her.
And then he says, "Yeah, that's Rosalind."
Okay. Is there anything I need to know about Rosalind?
Yeah, she usually kills them when she wins. Most people don't.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fantastic. And there's probably a rule against me getting down there and handling this myself, right?
Yes, leaders must know how to delegate or something. That's like the first time you see Theobald kind of like lose that veneer. This is over something.
I think I kind of like maybe catch that like sarcasm a bit just from like what we've experienced on Kurthus. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna look at everybody.
And Current, you start looking around, you start thinking about what the fuck you're gonna do. And you need to pick a champion, but I'm gonna make you pick it after break. Oh my gosh, me and my sweet players are gonna take 5. We're gonna come back, we're gonna find out who the champion is and if they're gonna do well against terrifying Rosalind.
Please stick
Can't
around
wait.
for a dice giveaway.
Yeah, there's gonna be a whole dice giveaway and everything. We will see you so soon, gamers. On the other side, let's see who lives, who dies. Oh man, I am vibing to a specific tune. You want to know what that tune is?
What's that tune?
There's a dice winner here. I can sense it in the air.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get dice. Ooh, you're gonna open that box. Either I'm gonna crawl out or dice is gonna crawl out, and you won't know until you open the box. Isn't
It
that
can be
fun?
both.
Is that a threat or a promise?
Yes. Oh boy, howdy. Oh man, I'm so excited. Someone's gonna get some dice. Or me. Who knows? America's favorite Christmas gift. Okay, who here had the Christmas pickle? Just like show of hands. Christmas pickle? All right, great. I just was wondering. If you know what a Christmas pickle is, thank you. If not, we're done talking about it. Hi, welcome back to Death2Divinity, the first all fat, all queer D&D live play. Hi, welcome up. Welcome up. Come on up. Step on up. Welcome to the horror show. Hello, everyone. We're heading right back in. I am besties. We're gonna pick up right where we left off, unless first and foremost, strawberry
Yay!
shortcake.
Congrats, Kate!
Nice, Kate. Let's go.
I
Congrats.
love when we see prominent community members take away that W. Congrats, Kate. We love to see it. Enjoy your dice or me, or the Christmas pickle. One of those 3 things is gonna come out of the box. I promise it's like a real thing for those of you who don't know and might be distressed. Hi. We're gonna head right back to Ackerman. Let go of the pickle. Let go of everything that has happened to you before this moment. We are just moments from where we left off last time. Current, you were given time to wait to declare your champion as you were led to a few more like platforms down this large sort of floating precipice that overlooks the rest of this parallelogram horizon, if you will. Yeah. Parallelogram horizon. I'm really killing it. You had like a few moments, I would say like 45 seconds of walking down the platform to reach this place large enough to hold a duel. Were you speaking to anyone in this time, or are you in the same stony silence that your opponents found themselves in?
I think that I'm going to like look around to see, like, trying to catch eyes with everybody real quick, and then like this split second, I'm going, as we're walking in, I'm going to rip out my sim packs, pull up Winona's text like her number on the sim packs, and I'm just going to text as fast as I can. Look, I am so sorry that we have to duel, and I'm choosing your best friend, and I figured that if they're your best friend, then they're a good choice because I trust you, and I promise I'm not trying to get them killed, but that's what I'm doing, and I love you, bye. And then I'm gonna send it real quick, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, Ula.
Oh, hey, Current. What's
How do
up?
you feel about a fight?
What fight?
How would you feel if I chose you as my champion? You're capable. You're Winona's friend.
I mean, already okay, I guess. But why? Who do I have to fight for? What?
Is it the Phoenix? You know the
Ophelia's kind of Fernox.
Vernox.
And you're fighting his Ascendant. Rosalind.
Yes, Rosalind.
Who are they? Okay.
Points at like the very tall lady.
Are they
The one
taller
with
than
the
me?
armor. The skull.
How tall are you?
What? It doesn't.
I'm 6 feet tall.
She's 6'4".
Fuck. Okay. And then
Hey,
looks.
hey.
Okay. Yes. Current. Yes.
But you got this. Look, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that she's taller than you. You're stronger than her.
I hope so. Do we know anything about who they are?
I was told that she usually doesn't let her opponents live. So,
Oh. Uh,
and I know this seems like a lot. You can say no.
I bet she hasn't brought anyone back from the dead. You've done that.
Exactly.
What has she done? Nothing. Been tall.
but
We could all do that.
y'all,
You hear Ystera speak up from like several footfalls away. She says, I won't let her kill you if that makes you feel better.
thank you, Guildmaster. I appreciate the support. But Current, can I talk to you real quick, if privately, if that's okay?
I just asked you to fight for me, so that is perfectly okay.
And then so like I like would probably like around here or something. Oh, look who's there. look who's over there. Anyway. So Current,
Yeah. What can I do for you?
you're choosing me as your champion?
I figured, out of everybody here, not saying that nobody else is capable, I just figured that you've had probably some combat experience given your record of activities, and you're strong, and Winona's strong, and I figured that if Winona considers you a best friend and that you are a good choice,
You think very highly of me. Thank you, Current. Touches their scrunchie. Like, okay, I will definitely be your champion. But I do have a favor to ask you, though, if you're open.
Yeah, anything. Literally anything.
Well, since you told me about this person I'm gonna fight, I don't know what's going to happen, but if anything does ever happen to me, would you take care of Winona for me?
Oh,
I'm just saying, like, if anything happens.
you mean if? Oh, yeah, Ula. You don't even have to ask.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but it's not. Look, that's not what's gonna happen. You're gonna be fine. No, I do not want anybody else dying or anybody dying on my behalf. Look, but
You
if
care
that's your
about
wish,
Winona, right? As I cast Zone of Truth.
What? Oh my fucking god. All right. So, holy shit. Yeah, so Zone of Truth, I believe is a verbal and somatic spell. Somatic
shit.
and
That's okay.
So you will have to, it is a verbal and somatic. So since you're like saying something, Current is gonna be able to kind of put that one together. I would say that if you weren't the one holding the conversation, it'd be a bit a bit easier. But that's like you were talking to someone and they're like, Avada Kedavra. Anyways,
That's okay. I don't mind it. I'll do it.
Okay. So you straight up like cast that spell with you two in it.
Do I
Yeah.
catch that that's what just happened? Like, do
Yeah,
I know
well,
that
yeah,
was
once
just...
I get the this is for sure happening, I'll walk you through what
Okay.
happens next. Nico, I'm confirming that you are committing to this action.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, great. So yeah,
I
it's
mean,
verbal and
if
somatic,
Curran is
so
choosing me
you
as
have to
a
kind of do like
champion.
a hand motion
Yeah.
and say your shit. Current, can I have a charisma saving throw?
Absolutely.
You are looking to tackle a 15.
Oh boy.
Oh fuck.
My kingdom to impose disadvantage. You've passed it, but I will say you are going to pass it by 1. You can also choose to I think like you recognize it for what it is. It is as it is happening. If you would like, you can also willingly choose to fail it as a show of trust, but that's up to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna choose to fail it.
All right. Tell me what it looks like as Ula casts Zone of Truth.
I think you see them, and it's pretty noticeable, but like their markings on their body glows a little opalescent. Yeah. And then you see them cast the spell. And it says, you care about Winona, right?
And so is this a, if when I choose to fail, am I knowingly as a character choosing to fail?
Yeah. So you succumb to it. It's kind of like you see that like you're opening a door and there's like a bucket of ice water about to fall on you, and you have just enough time to get away before you're like, no, I'm just gonna, this is fine. And just letting it happen to you. So since you've done that, on a failed save, you cannot speak a deliberate lie. An affected creature is aware of the spell, and this can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Perfect. Okay, so I think Current is going to kind of just like bow, tip her hat in kind of like a kudos kind of way, because I'm like, hey, I'm asking you to literally risk your life, so fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I do care for Winona a lot. But caring for someone a lot means allowing them to make choices that are going to make them happy too. And I think that having Winona in my life is incredible no matter what capacity that's in. And anybody that Winona loves, I love too. So if that's what you're asking of me, absolutely.
Do you love Winona?
That's an easy one. I do. But I can see that you love her too. And that's okay. It's not a competition. I promise. That's not.
Well, I think she'll be in better hands with you. So I don't mind dying out there. So
Ula.
No, it's fine. I'm ready to go. Let's go. And then I already know what I want to know. Let's go. And then I start walking off.
Yeah, you turn around and you walk away. In the time, Gideon, Yaldek has kind of like come to like stand by you and says, "Can we're friends.
Yeah. Yo, yeah. What's up?
Can we discuss something while this fight takes place?"
I would love to. I was so scared she was gonna pick me. I was so relieved.
Me
I
as
was like,
well.
"Please."
I was
'Cause I
like,
would do it. I would do
think
it, but
that
I
I
would
am
fuck it
viewed
up.
as nothing but expendable to most of the team, so I'm
That's
kind of
not
thankful
true.
to dodge that one. Oh no,
That's
I
not
get it.
true.
You know, sometimes you're hot enough to be expendable, and I think I firmly fall into that category. But yeah, let's talk about something. And so
Okay.
that's you two kind of pick up on that as Ula, you come to stand and yeah, so like Ula, you're just like walking straight out into the center of the ring.
Actually, I was gonna talk to Theo real quick before I.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
you
that
can
okay?
kind of head up.
All right,
Yeah, you
cool,
can head
cool,
up the
cool.
side and talk to Theo.
So yeah, since I not really leave current, but I'm walking.
Yes,
you
you
know-
abandon current.
No, not abandoned, but it's more
I'm kidding.
like
Yeah, I get you.
I don't know. Like after that conversation, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
so it's like, yeah,
Theo kind of catches that you're trying to get
Right.
his attention, and he kind of pops on over.
right, and then I say, yo, Theo, and then like we do our handshake.
Yeah, yep. You do your thieves can't handshake for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
Like,
that looks
Theo.
like
Oh no, it's like one of those like, yo, what up, bro? Like, yo.
yeah, absolutely. For
Yeah,
sure.
you know, like one of those. Like,
Absolutely. Okay, great. Theo looks very cool doing it. I
Right.
don't know if I can manage that, but Theo looks incredibly cool doing it.
hell yeah.
One day I'll look cool while doing a handshake. Theo says, "This is the weirdest group of people I've ever seen.
Yeah, you think so? Wait, why you say that?
This is the strange. You have a guild master, a
Mhm.
old angel, a new angel, a
Yes.
god's child. From what I hear, a becoming god.
Mhm.
A two criminal underlings,
Mhm.
and several Terrapinian and Carthinian citizens."
Right. You are correct, Theo. Look at you being all professional, huh? And like I pat him on the shoulder, like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
I'm being professional, and I will continue to
Oh.
be so. But are
Okay.
you here for a alternative reason?
Sort of. Kind of. But I'm about to be a champion for current, so I'm about to. Yeah. Do you know anything about them? Like points at
So you
like,
don't need me to
whoever.
do anything for you.
Wait, wait, what do you mean? You got something for me?
No, I'm asking if you need anything. Whenever
Oh.
you come here, you need something.
Actually, not this time. Isn't that surprising?
Yeah,
Right? It's wild.
makes me concerned deeply, but whatever.
You concerned? Wow, what? Theo, you're concerned. Anyway, I see it on your face.
You are concerning.
Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. You know what? I'll tell you. Whatever. It's
I
fine.
had to pay our last bar tab. You're deeply concerning.
I'll pay you. You're the one that was drinking
It's
most
fine.
of it, and I'm just there drinking water. You know what? That's fine. It's okay.
It's fine.
No, it's fine. No,
It's fine.
Theo,
We're fine.
Theo.
We are
Okay.
fine.
All right. But do you know? Hey, do you know anything about who I'm gonna fight? What's their name?
Yeah, you're probably about to
Rob?
die.
Do you know anything about like weaknesses? Anything about?
Done got him.
Don't got any.
No. I actually think she's one of the few Janazi who can actually take on the Legion Corps and probably win.
Well,
good thing she's about to help Fernox take the throne.
Is there like some drama or something? Like, what's happening?
I guess you could call it drama. You have to go fight someone though.
Yeah,
you
that's
can
true.
look over and see that they are growing impatient.
Oh, all right. All right, Theo. Hopefully I see you at the other side. Not like that, but you know what I mean. Anyway.
Hey, honor to watch your death.
Right. Of course you would say that. Like, Ula's not surprised because this is how we like banter.
Right. For sure.
All right.
And then he just kind of like turns away and comes to stand. But you notice that he is standing like firmly on like your side of the battlefield, which is a show of respect.
Wow. Oh, Theo, my boy. Anyways, and then I look at Current and I bow to them and be like, "Come on." I guess we head off to wherever we just go.
Yeah,
to
you
them?
head into the center.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
I get to have my weapons
kinda,
and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You kind of like look at they're kind of like talking amongst themselves as you all sorted your business out, and they kind of like both turn their attentions back. And that's when Roslyn speaks for the first time and says, "Took you long enough? Ready to eat some fucking dirt?"
Hey, I mean, we just met. There's no need for, I mean, come on.
Pay no mind to the Ascendants, pretender to the throne. I assume this is your chosen.
Oh,
I stand like, sternly next to Current, and then I bring my halberd out, just like confidently.
I think there's like just a very faint hint of cloudy skies coming across Current's eyes and face, trying really hard not to
Mhm.
just go for this person's throat. Yeah, Fernix, is it?
Pernox.
Fernox. My apologies.
Small
I just got
tracks
here.
next to ascend to the throne.
Right.
After
So
Monarch steps down.
it seems we're both about to ascend to the throne. So why don't you say we just settle this the old-fashioned way, and we'll leave words for later, right? Because whoever has the best champion's about to kick ass right now, isn't that right?
Ooh, that's
It is
smart.
not only who has the best champion, it is those who have the truth and the gods on their side. And to that, I say a fair deal of luck will be needed for you.
Undercurrent's brush just gonna go, and you're gonna eat those words.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Ooh.
Oh, God,
A
Gideon.
whole 10.
10.
13.
Wait, where's mine?
Oh, no, I'm
there
sorry.
you go.
That was a
13 as
7
well.
for me. I can't read.
Oh, I'm 13. Yeah.
All right, sorry. What's the highest? Oh, no one did good.
Mm-mm.
Everyone did very bad. All right, Brian, you get the shit fucking scared out of you. Oh my God. Yeah, you are in the middle of like this pretty intense standoff, and everyone's eyes are on it, which means that nearly none of you notice these like two distinct wisps of cloud like come down from the atmosphere and like start taking more shape and more form before firmly landing like directly in front of Brian. But like facing into the middle of the circle, just like Brian, you're just like 2 feet behind them, being like, oh.
I think she instinctively like rips out one of her knives, and it's just like,
yeah, no, I feel that. These two people appear in this shocking moment, side by side, and pretty intimidating in their own right. Once wisps of clouds turned, made corporeal, as they sort of take form, standing with a graceful purpose in the center of every of the brawl that is about to take place. And this person who has these white dreaded locks pulled back into this very artfully messy bun at the top with these small cloudy beads interwoven within it, comes to stop and says, "Hold on, Fernox. and you see there's like anyone who knows who these two people are kind of like tense up a little bit. But it's Fernox's face that you see fall into a deep frown, and looks over and says, "Of course I'd see you here." And she says, "Of course you'd see me here. Do you think I'd let you fight my cousin?"
Cousin?
Her eyes turn and fall to you, Current, and her face smiles, like breaks out into this grin. She looks maybe a tiny bit older than you by 2 or 3 years. But besides that, she has a lot of like very strikingly similar facial features to you. The same kind of pinky blush around her cheeks as well. I think that your like hands both ball into fists the same way at their sides. That I think is the only way that gives away that either of you are tense right now. I think like she holds a very strong grace to her that you are only just unlocking, but you see a very similar spark in her eyes. Current, right?
That's right.
I believe the Legion Corps when they say things. Ophialise, thank you for returning some of my only family to me.
I think Kern will
Ophialise
shoot a grin over
nods.
to Ophialise.
Hi.
Hi.
I am Zephyr Vaporite. I am your cousin on your mother's side.
My mother?
Yes. I only received moments alert of your arrival mere seconds ago, Sora only just alerted me.
Well, I say you came at a great time. There seems to be an awfully lot of discourse about whether I actually am current.
Well, anyone who doubts it truly does not know how to look with their eyes. This is clearly Monarch's child. You are just scared of what it does to your claim. I hold no such fear.
I mean, the last thing I want is special treatment here, though. Is this some? This is a ritual type. This is a common thing here in the Corps to duel like this.
Well, only leaders have ascendants, and there's not very many of us. But as you are my kin, I actually have more right to a claim to a duel. So, Fernox, I demand you stand aside, and my ascendant will face hers instead.
Well, wasn't expecting that. And who is your ascendant?
Kind of standing next to her, much shorter. Brian's height, standing there, hands just kind of crossed in front of him, kind of looking over everything. Whereas Roslyn was not wearing much armor and instead bones. He has like armor on. And Ula, I think that you are so closest to him, I think you notice that it is kind of peculiar that he has two very distinct feathers kind of sticking out of his metal helmet.
Do I recognize? Is there any colors of the feathers that I recognize? Or
You would notice them as some of the feathers that are in worship of Magistray.
respect?
Mm-hmm. Zephyr says, "This is Atmos Vaporholt."
It's a pleasure to meet you, Atmos. So, Atmos would be fighting
Your Ascendant.
my Ula.
Ula, it is lovely to meet you. I'm
Bows.
sure that my cousin has picked a most worthy Ascendant to her name.
Pleasure to meet you. As I bow.
And Ula, you're still okay with this?
I look at Current, and then I nod.
This does seem like a more fair fight. As far as, nobody trying to fight to the death. I just want to say thank you. And I think I will then turn to Zephyr and say, so how exactly do we do this? What happens now?
Well, Fernox can leave, and then we can see an honest fight. I would love to see what the elemental core is missing.
And I think Current will still learning to be graceful, will turn around to Fernox and be like, you heard her. You can leave.
And Fernox and Rosalind kind of take this long glance at each other. And it's at this point, Gideon, where Yaldek has pulled open his journal and has flipped through several self-portraits of himself with his shirt off and gotten to a page and says, okay, so I hired a private investigator like a year and a half ago when I was super drunk.
Okay.
To find out about my family here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good use of a PI when drunk, honestly.
Yeah, it was 2 months of my rent.
Oh. Okay.
But besides that, it was a fine investment.
Sure. Okay. Wow.
I did so when this kind of shows you the little chart, the little family tree that he has driven, and there is there's of course Guildmaster Meritos, and he's underneath that, and there's another name that is right next to Meritos, and that says Sapphire. And then there's a line in between Sapphire, Meritos, underneath that, Yaldek. And then there is a circle from Sapphire leading to another circle, and that one just has a bunch of question marks in it. But underneath that line, it says Rosalind Blossomere.
Oh. You're related to the people that want to kill my friend. Okay. Wow. Well,
Why is she so much taller than me?
I don't know. Maybe you'll have a growth spurt. Maybe you're still a
think
growing
so?
boy.
I could still be a growing boy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the water they're drinking here. Maybe I'll just drink it and grow like 6 feet.
You could go ask her. How'd you get so tall? By the way, we're related.
I don't think that that's a good idea, even a little.
Okay.
I was just like, Rosalind, where have I heard that name? I flipped through several drawings of myself, and then
Do you want to get to know her at all? Like, or just
what am I
pretend
supposed? I don't know what I'm supposed to want. She's terrifying.
maybe there's an ooey gooey softness at the center, just waiting for
Just like me.
family. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, she's
I'm just-
scary.
Yeah, I'm just worried that I'll just say I'm related to you, and she'll say embarrassing, and then punch me, and I'll turn into dust.
Well, then I'll punch her and turn her into dust.
Great, two dusty members of my bloodline. Incredible outcome.
Okay, maybe we can approach later when she's less actively angry.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
but let it go for now, right? Like, for sure?
yeah, now's not the time. But later,
No.
you know, once we solve the whole Ascendant thing, then yeah, I mean, you'd want to meet you, right? You're wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet you? You shouldn't deprive her of that.
Exactly. My presence is a gift, even in the
Hmm.
core.
Exactly. So again, right after a less
like
hostile
several
situation.
inches taller than me, though.
Yeah. No,
Like,
again, I cannot stress how scared I was. That
I'm
Karen was gonna pick me.
5'10". That's like
No.
half a foot taller than me, at least.
No, she'd snap you like a twig. It'd be over. So, no offense. I think she'd do the same to me. I
Probably the same to Ula, too, so I think this worked out.
I believe in Ula. I don't know them well, but they
I don't
brought
know if I
someone back
believe
from the dead.
that much. She's so tall.
Well, now
Also
she doesn't have to fight
related
the
to
tall
me.
person.
So I think I'd have to root for her, right? That's how that works.
But I guess she might find it weird that you're rooting for her, and then be like, "Why are you rooting for me?" And then
You're
you
right.
have to
Thank
like,
God.
"Well, we're
Thank God
cousins."
we don't even have to entertain it. We don't even have to entertain
Yeah.
it because it's not happening, and I'm not introducing myself.
Okay. We'll find them later. We'll find them later. Maybe after they've had a couple drinks, and then just casually approach and drop it in a conversation, and
Yeah,
it'll be
just
super
slide it in.
organic and normal.
Right. Okay. All right. No, that sounds good. And you two are like looking over at her as you see the following conversation happen. Current, you turn to Fernox and tell him he can go. And he says, I will take my leave. I know when I'm not wanted. And if you truly turn out to be who you say you are, Current, I don't think I'm as much your enemy as you believe me to be. If you find that to be the truth, you can see me at dinner tonight. The Smolder Enclave is open to you. And I would be careful. I'm pretty sure Zephyr only sees you as a path to the throne.
Was that a threat?
No? Anything but. Just a warning. Someone has to look out for you. And he kind of reels back and kind of nods at Rosalind. And they both step past you. Brine and Gideon, roll a perception check, please.
Ooh, 24.
24. Brine.
Brian.
Brine.
I don't perceive anything ever.
You're not doing anything tonight. I'm so
still
sorry.
so scared by what landed in front of me that I just.
Yeah, you were like, I hate it here. I want to leave.
I'm fucking tapping out.
Yeah. Gideon, because your eyes were on Rosalind, you see Fernox and Rosalind go to leave, and they walk past Ula and Current, and they head in between Atmos and Ystira to head out that way. And Rosalind passes something to Ystira on that walk.
Interesting.
Just a
Okay.
hand-to-hand underworld city pass.
Okay.
And then they are both gone. And then Zephyr says, well, now you can truly enjoy the Vaporath Enclave, Current. Welcome. I'm so sorry you had such a stringent greeting.
You know, at this point in our journey, we're getting kind of used to it. I guess we've been to a few places.
Well, you deserve nothing but open arms, especially in your home.
I appreciate it. And just to be clear, before it was a situation of fighting to the death because, quote, Rosalind doesn't leave many of their opponents alive.
Yes, well. Shows you the company that Fernox keeps. I am nothing of the sort. This will just be an honest duel.
Perfect. Then I'd say, why not a friendly duel? If you're ready, of course, Ula.
Ready, Your Majesty. As I bring my halberd close to me. And you see the scrunchie.
And then Zephyr kind of looks down at Atmos and they kind of nod at each other. And then Zephyr takes like a few steps forward and like holds her elbow back, like elbow out to you, Curran, and says, "Will you stand by me while we watch the fight?"
Of course.
Perfect. And then she kind of links arms with you, and you two kind of come to stand here on the side. But not really having like chosen a side. We love that. That's our baby. That's peace. Peace to everyone. I'm sure everything's fine. All right. Ula.
Yes.
You have been set to duel, dear friends.
Yes.
You kind of stand in the center of the ring. Everyone is sort of standing around, kind of giving you berth, a wider berth. Ystira takes a few steps back. Yaldek kind of like tugs on Gideon's sleeve a little to be like, "Get back here. You're too close to the fight."
Can Ula do something real quick?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Ula is gonna put their forehead to their halberd and say, "Magistrate, please lead the way as many days as you do." And then, like, that's when I turn around and get ready to duel.
As you turn around to get ready to duel, you see that Atmos has plucked a feather from the back of this helmet and holds it in between three fingers and says, "Magistrate, guide my way." And then this wisp of air takes the feather from his hand and sweeps it up into the ether, never to be seen again. But in that same movement of air, these clouds descend more and more, as if the entire arena for even a moment was going to be filled with fog. But then you realize that this is fog taking shape, becoming cloud, becoming more. And you watch as Atmos is lifted 3-4 feet into the air, and an air elemental takes shape around his entire body. As Zephyr's eyes just light up, a mixture of pride in her eyes, and excitement. And you realize that maybe this kind of scrawny looking guy had maybe something going for him.
Right. I look at Current before, and then I look at Current and be like, "Remember my favor."
Oh my god, I just killed my best friend's best friend.
And then I just like wink at Current. I'll
Go
try my
get him.
best.
You got this.
And then I take my stance and like get ready.
All right. Well, I then am going to invite you, Ula, to join me in doing my favorite thing, which is rolling for initiative.
Let's go.
Absolutely, bestie.
Alrighty.
We remove all of your friends from initiative. You're not here. Perfect. And then I have to roll the Sweet Boys initiative. Friend,
Okay.
what are you getting? What are you getting to your initiative?
13.
Oh, a 13. Very nice.
I got a 13.
Oh, you get a +5. Good for you. Good for you.
Damn it.
Oh my god, still only a 9.
Who am I dueling again? What is their
Cool.
name? Do
This
I know
is
their name?
Atmos.
Atmos.
Atmos Vaporholt.
when I look at Atmos, I just like nod in like respect because I'm pretty sure we both know that we worship Magistray.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see that he nods in like a similar
Mhm.
respect. And that there's like a kind of like pride that comes with that I think you both are feeling right now.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
As you both kind of begin to circle each other, you get to start.
Oh my gosh!
Are you keeping the deadly poison on your blade? Asking
Oh,
for
yeah.
a friend.
Of course, it is on there. I did say beforehand that
All
my blades are covered in poison, my daggers and my halberd. So,
Mm-hmm.
just saying.
All right. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, of course, no worries. But a lot of people. Okay, anyways, we'll
Who
get
cares
to
for
that point.
politics? No,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. KM knows. Anyway, oh Jesus. Do I just? Oh Jesus. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna look at my. I don't even know. Oh Jesus.
I have fun when one of you gets last minute picked for a duel. Well, you decide what to do. I'll give you a moment of respite. Brian, what are you doing during this duel?
I think. Okay, so I think that we talked about whether or not Brian had ever done like jobs in the Elemental Corps, and
Yes.
I think we decided that she had probably done a couple,
Okay.
but not like a ton. I can't remember, so I'm deciding right now that she's probably done a couple, but not a ton.
Okay.
And so I think this is probably her first time witnessing something like this,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there's a part of her that wants to see if she can like not sneak off, but like see if she can see anything that's happening like in the surrounding area without necessarily wandering too far.
Okay. So you are on this like platform, this craggy platform that is aloft in midair. It's kind of the centerpiece in between the loading docks, where a bunch of processions is happening. You see a lot of people getting turned away, and like the rest of the Genasi like plane of air. It is impossible to see any of the other planes from here. But you actually probably have like done jobs here, but like not left this part of the Elemental Core. Because this is going to be kind of the tourism port, if you will. Would you like to survey the docks or the town?
I think I want to survey the docks.
Okay, so that's going to be north.
Okay.
Would you like to roll me a stealth check?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, stealth check is going to be a 17.
Great. Is anyone trying to see Brian do this? Oh, I accidentally made you roll it again. Pay no mind to that second roll. I clicked a button because I didn't know what it did because I have impulse control issues. Don't mind me.
Oh, is it the
All right.
little arrow button?
Great. No one is trying to perceive. I'm keeping an eye on my NPCs, but all right, then I will roll. Atmos isn't the one doing this, but it says it's him. Please, Atmos is an innocent boy. Okay, well, those are the two people who are paying the most attention. All right, okay, you can go ahead and head north, relatively repercussion free.
Okay, should I physically do that on the map?
Yeah, no, just walk right through the center of the duel. Don't even pretend to go around.
Listen,
Thank you for keeping that fourth wall really.
No, you're right. You're right.
So sturdy,
No. We'll fix it.
so
It's fine.
firm,
Shh.
impenetrable.
I'm going this way.
Deadpool, he tried to go through that. He's gonna get a concussion.
Okay, well, I can't go any further if I go this way, so
That's north to me, bestie.
I'm just bouncing here.
Oh my god, stop moving for a second and I'll move you. There you go.
Thank you.
Perfect. Ula.
Yeah.
Everyone has gathered around to watch you bring honor to literally the entire rest of Acrimon. What are you doing?
Yeah. So okay. So I have an action, bonus action, and movement. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, let's go.
All right.
D-
Wait. I don't know. I can't. I was trying to find
do you get 2
information
attacks?
about my. Shit. I think I
What?
do.
I'll look for you. But what are you thinking about doing for your first one?
Well, wait. I was trying to read up on spiritual weapon. Isn't that a bonus action or no?
Spiritual weapon is let me pull her up. You do have an extra attack first and foremost.
Okay.
So you get 2 attacks a turn and a bonus action. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And then spiritual weapon is
Sorry, don't know.
no worries. You were still
Sorry.
getting used to your character.
Yeah.
It is, I believe it's like an entire spell, but I don't
so
want to say that until it is a bonus action. Congratulations.
Okay. Sweet. All right, so
Mhm.
I'm gonna do spiritual weapon first.
All right, cool. So tell me what that looks like.
All right, so this is gonna look so sick. But anyways, it's like a mixture of like icy blue and a mixture of like opalescent of like waves around surrounding them in like a circular motion. So that's my spiritual weapon. So yeah, they get close to me. But okay, so as my vicious halberd, I'm gonna take a poke at them. At most. It doesn't have my poison thing on here.
That doesn't matter until you enact it. So
Oh, gotcha. So oh geez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
so yeah, you're sorry, clarify for me, which of your weapons are you using right now?
The only thing I'm using, well, I have my venom dagger and also my halberd with me, but which I'm just using my halberd right now.
Okay, cool. Great. Yep. So your vicious halberd, the only thing that's particularly special about it, just to remind you, is when you roll a 20 with this magic weapon, a nat 20, you just get an extra 2d6 slashing damage. That's what vicious weapons do.
Okay.
So remind me of that if you get a 20. Besides that, you bring your halberd out, still dripping in this ichor. Tell me what your plan of attack looks like.
All right, so I'm gonna try my best to wait. Where am I? Sorry, my sheet's in the way. I'm gonna try my best to like, just step forward and stab him.
Yeah. Are you using the halberd to kind of like stay at arm's length, or are you just like getting as up close and personal as you can as quickly?
Oh
as
yeah,
you
I'm
can?
gonna try to be like.
You're jabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Perfect.
All right.
All right. Let's see that first
roll?
attack. Yes, I would like to see it.
Oh, you have to see if it hits. Right click to roll to hit.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, yeah. A 17 plus 6 is gonna do it. That is higher than this AC. Go ahead and
Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go, baby. Ooh, 12.
A 12 damage. All right. Perfect. Holy shit. All right. Yeah, you jab into this air elemental and you carve it up, and you realize that as you do this, it is going to be incredibly hard to discern just how hard off your enemy is, because it's just air. Atmos's form is so protected by this air elemental that is ensconced him right now that you can't even get to his actual body. So you are just slicing off air from this existing elemental. I don't think you fought enough elementals to really get a good read on like if you're even doing a good job.
Yeah.
But what's your second attack look like?
All right, so Ula notices that I'm just hitting area.
Mm-hmm. I think you can still tell you're doing something, but you're just
Right.
not sure how much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna try to just keep jabbing at them with my halberd. I think they would like be all cool, like aesthetically, like like spinning in circles and like try to like get momentum and like stab them once more.
Yeah, absolutely. You bring
Right.
your halberd back around.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see if I hit.
I would love to see it.
Oh, natural 20.
What is with you and your now?
Let's go.
What is it?
Let's go.
How is it? Why is it?
What is happening? Let's go. So, what do? I just click on it like twice?
No, I mean,
What?
yes. You roll double dice,
Yes, let's
but
go.
not double bonus. So
No,
not
yeah.
the bonus.
Yeah. Here, let me.
And then you roll an additional 2d6 because of its vicious nature. Jeebus.
Oh fuck. Well, it's a 3.
Okay, 1d10,
Oh,
and then
okay.
that again.
And that again. Okay.
Uh-huh. So it's double dice.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
And then you
done.
add your bonus, which let me check for you.
Okay, so that's 3.
Is
9.
a
So that's
plus
14.
2. Okay, so 14 plus 2 is 5. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, I see what's
Because I
happening.
did a 3.
1d10 plus 2. I see. Right. So it's only plus 1 of those two. So you did 14 damage. Correct. And now roll your 2d6.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Good God.
Where's the, like my regular dice that I could just?
It's that little dice button at the bottom of the screen in the middle. Open dice roller.
The middle of the screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Should be a fancy little dice roller. If not, I can roll it for you.
Please. Oh well. Okay, I trust you. So just 2 d6s.
Mm-hmm. Rolling
Yeah.
it for you.
Yeah. Please do.
A
thank
3
you.
and a 4. You're welcome. So
Yay,
that's
let's
plus
go.
another 7. All right. Tell me what that beautiful natural 20 looks like as you get into the heat of the battle.
Ooh. All right. So like you see me like trying to get momentum, and I think like when Ula like tries to swing at them, I think they swing harder than they would usually would, and just be like, try to jab it into them as much as I can.
Yeah. You actually you swing it down. Are you swinging it down or are you jabbing? Clarify for me.
Ooh, can I do like a little twist? Like if I.
Oh shit. Yeah. No, I think you do this
I-
like twist with the halberd as you gain purchase on the first slice. You like double down on it, and I think like as you twist in, you feel this like crackle of thunder reverberate from around his form as this damage is done. This like heavy blow, and you see Atmos looks completely like unfazed by this, but does look somewhat like, oh, okay. I should take this moderately seriously. And then you've done your bonus action.
Yep.
You've done your 2 attacks, or you're not moving because it would encounter attack of opportunity, I assume.
Right. So then I
All
look at Atmos and be like, wink.
Oh, you wink at Atmos? Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Atmos looks at you like now confused by the wink. And kind of is trying to discern it, and just kind of then just shakes his head because he knows he's not going to get to the bottom of that. And when as he's shaking his head, the 2 fists of this air elemental bring themselves up and then crash down onto both sides of you at once. I need to know, does a 20
Oh Jesus. KM.
does a 27 hit?
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course that hits.
All right. So yeah, you feel this like, just this crack of thunder like hit you from either side. I think that you figured that like if you were fighting like someone who also like followed magistrate, this was not going to be an easy fight. But I don't think you want easy fights. So I think you're meeting someone where they're at. These fists crash down. And you take 11 points of damage as they hit you. And then as one hand like rips the halberd out from where you had driven it in, the other hand reaches back out to like swat you away. And that one is going to be a
Oh fuck.
oh shit. That's not good. I assume a 10 doesn't hit. So tell me how you dodge this attack.
Oh. Wait, so did he try to like hit me on the side again?
Yeah, he tried to bat you away.
Oh, okay. I feel like I do like a little like duck and slide while I'm like trying to like hold onto my halberd and be like respect.
Hell yeah. You will respectfully, it is your turn.
Ooh, let's go. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep slashing into that air that he's in.
He is in your
Oh,
range, so go
mhm.
ahead and
Oh yeah, with my spiritual weapon.
yeah,
Okay,
you do
cool.
need to resolve that. Oh, it's when you
Alrighty.
cast the spell. LOL, oops.
Nope.
I thought that was the one that when you got that spiritual guardians. Why do they name them so
Oh yeah,
similarly?
that's what I thought too, and I was like, wait, no, that's something different, huh? Fuck. Okay.
I love to live in
No, it's
Wizards of the
okay.
Coast's world.
For some reason I thought it was spiritual guardian. I was like, wait, no, that's something different, huh?
Go
Shit,
ahead and
my bad.
roll 1d8 and add 7 to it. Or if you have a spiritual weapon button, press it and it'll do just that.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I don't need to roll to hit or anything. It just does it.
Let me. Oh shit.
My damage is different on.
Oh, is it? Trust what's on your
Yeah.
sheet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Go
just...
ahead and melee spell attack first. You're right. I'm wrong. Why did I think it was like magic missiles? Wizards of the Coast.
No, you're fine.
Send
So
help
do you want me to roll if it hits?
Yep. Let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Oh fuck. 12.
12.
No, I don't think that hits.
I don't think so, bestie.
I don't think that hits, but it's okay.
Yeah, your spiritual weapons just glide through this air and it just simply like reforms where it's at. But it is your turn again.
All right, cool. So, all right, I think I'm just gonna keep slashing at him.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
All right, let me see if it hits. Rolling. 21.
That's going to hit.
All right, let's go. Let me take him out of his air elemental element. That's a 6 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll again and like try to, oh, should I do that? No, I'm just gonna keep stabbing him.
Okay.
Click to hit, roll.
You've done 39 points of damage already.
Oh, let's go. 12 probably doesn't hit him, huh?
A 12 does not hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that he's kind of like moving his elemental form to like take the least damage from you.
Mhm.
But you can tell that you are doing something. The air elemental seems to be growing smaller and smaller and smaller. But you also know that like he's not taking a hit yet.
Nope, not yet. Jesus
he's still
Christ.
vibing.
Fuck.
Are you doing anything with your bonus action?
Oh my god, should I do this? Is this fucked up?
You are
Ooh.
representing current right now.
That's true. I'm gonna say it in celestial then.
What?
I mean, like with the poison.
Are you saying your code word?
Yep.
All right.
Should I say it now? Oh wait, hold on.
You tell me. You tell me. You.
Does it
tell
only
me.
enact once, or like does it just like stay on forever when I?
You have like one shot with a thing that's been poisoned. Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, never mind. I redact
Okay.
what I was going to do. Good thing I asked because it would have been like, ooh. Okay. Anyways, but nah, I think that's. Oh, actually, no. Is this a bonus action? Hold on.
I'm so scared all the time.
Um,
Terrified all the time.
No, never
Swear to
mind. No, it's
God.
an action. No, I can't do it. Never mind. Okay, yeah, that's all I could do.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Perfect. Well, you tell me. Yeah, so you can kind of see that like he's trying to stay as fluid as possible and trying to tire you out while he is still using this elemental. But eventually he does sweep his fists back down. Man, that is another 27, a crispy 27 for me.
Okay.
That hits, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I just
shit.
wasn't sure.
You wasn't sure? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So that is another 11 points of damage. I think that was a matching set.
my
Um as the first fist comes down and slams into you, you see that like he takes very seriously the rhythm of the fight. He will let you get a parry in and then very distinctly hit you once more. Does a 22 hit?
yeah,
All right.
it hits.
Cool. Well then it is another
Come on, please.
14 points of damage as the air elemental slams back into you and sends you toppling a few paces backwards. You can tell that the wind is beginning to sweep around you. Your hair is kind of like being swept into the air as Atmos like speaks for the first time and says, "Why them? Why do you follow them?"
Oh my gosh, what? And then I, as I'm holding my halberd, I'm just like, for my people. And then that's when I like move in and just like do my move.
It's firmly your turn.
Yep. Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just see if this works.
Well, you look at that. Current, you are standing next to Zephyr during this fight. She turns to you right after they say that to each other and says, "Well, how are they doing?"
Well, to be honest, this is the first time that I've seen Ula locked in battle, and you know what? I'm not mad.
Is this a new ascendant of yours then? What happened to your last one?
You see, we don't really do that where I usually fight on my behalf. I don't usually send my friends out into danger willingly.
Well, I didn't really get it either when I was a kid. I thought it was cowardly. But over time, I came to understand the point that having an ascendant tries to make. And it's that you are only as good as the people who choose to follow you.
But why fight to prove that? A measure of strength isn't a measure of loyalty.
No, but loyalty inspires strength.
I'll give you that.
They step out to show that their love and respect for the person who has chosen them and that leads for them makes them that strong.
I guess I've just spent the last several weeks finding out that the people that are closest to me are strong in a lot of other ways. And I applaud and appreciate and love them for that. So forgive me if this seems a strange act of loyalty and love.
I could understand its strangeness, but I think it's not too far from you. As you just said, you spent quite the last while being inspired by the strength you've discovered in your allies and your friends. I am inspired exactly the same when I see Atmos fight for our name.
There's probably a lot that we can learn about each other in our different experiences.
Sorry, a cat was rubbing up against his monitor so hard that the camera almost fell over. It was very intense, very terrifying. What did you say? I was panicking.
That was the next chaos bar.
Oh God.
The cat. Current said, well, it seems that there's probably a lot that we can show each other about seeking loyalty and love in those around us.
Certainly. If you wish to know about your family, it will be done. If you wish to know about the core, its history, your parents, I'll see it done as well. I am here to help you acclimate as best you can.
I appreciate that. I'm sure once we get a champion winner out of this, we'll have plenty of time for catching up and meeting people and reacquainting again.
Of course. I know you're to meet Monarch soon, but will you dine with me tonight?
Yeah, as long as my friends can come too.
Of course. Any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Perfect.
And I so tire of dining with the same people every night.
I'm sure you'll find that our group of ragtag travelers will give you quite a bit of entertainment for sure. They're great people.
Okay, Nate. With that, Ula, what are you doing?
Oh gosh. So I can tell that I'm getting like really like beat up. So I'm gonna cast lay on hands on myself. If that's
Oh, you're gonna buff up? I love
Yep,
that.
I fucking will.
All right, cast that lay on hands. I think that's great.
Okay, cool. Wait, what do I click? Is it this? No,
I think you just like, isn't lay on hands? You just tell me the business.
Oh shit, do I? Oh really?
I don't remember. Hold
I
on.
don't remember either. Sorry.
Lay on hands. Yeah, you have a pool of healing power. It's your paladin level times 5. You're a level 10. You have 50 hit points to boost yourself with every long rest. Mm-hmm.
Cool. Wait, do I
Mhm.
just have 50? Like do I just choose to?
You have 50 to spend,
50 to
bestie.
spend? Okay, hold on. I gotta do math real quick. Okay, 50.
I've
50 to
never
spend.
done that, and I'll never do that.
I will. Oh. You know what? Okay, so I'm at.
Fun fact, you can expend 5 hit points from this pool of healing to cure one target of disease or neutralize one poison affecting it. That's
Oh,
my
nice.
fun fact
Nice. Thank you for the fun fact.
about lay on fams.
Lay on fams? All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna give. I'm gonna heal 30 up. If that's okay.
Jesus. What's it look like as you cast lay on hands?
I think. Oh, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna pull out my halberd out of my hand, or out of them, or yeah, and then you see one of their hands like touches their chest, and then you see their eyes start to glow like opalescent, and says, "Magistrate, may you help me?" And then that's when I cast lay on hands on myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then this
And you see the markings
um,
glow too.
yeah, and I think when you see these markings start to glow, you
Mhm.
actually realize that it like picks up with the inherent prisms in the air here, and for just like a few seconds, it just looks like you're painted with rainbows around you. Um, in a beautiful moment as you heal back up all the way. Are you doing anything else on your turn? I don't think you can, but I wanted to check and make sure.
Let's see. That's one action, yeah. Am I
Mhm.
okay? And then I have another one.
Well, no,
Or
you
is
have a
that
bonus attack, right?
bonus attack?
You
Okay,
attacks, or
I
you
think that's it.
you can do one extracurricular, as I like to say in my head.
Okay, no, I
When
think
I
that's
play paladins.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's it for me, Frem.
perfect.
Cool,
Well, then
cool.
you have just enough time to heal before you get smacked again. We love to see
Of
it.
course it does.
A respectful smack though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Does a does a 23 hit?
God damn it! Of course it hits.
Perfect. Well,
Mhm.
you okay.
God damn it!
Um,
Oh my
you are
gosh!
going to take 17 points of damage on that first one,
Oh my
and
god!
then you hear Atmos say, "Funny, I have the same reason," and then smack you again. So let's see that.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know if pleases will help right now in this exact moment. Does a 15 hit?
No, it doesn't hit.
Oh, tell me how you dodge it.
Um, I actually like use my halberd to like move out the way.
Yeah, use the halberd to kind of like catch the fist
Yeah.
and get by yourself just enough time to dodge. This fight is ongoing. Ula, it will be your turn shortly. However,
Okay.
Brine, you are standing with your back to the fight, looking out over this horizon. Can I get an investigation check? Investigation check from you.
That would be a nat 20.
Let's
A
go.
25 total.
natural
A
20.
natural 20.
With the way you're rolling tonight? Is this a
Sometimes
lie?
the dice like me.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hard to believe.
I know.
So you are standing at the edge and overlooking this horizon. And you can see a few things in this moment. The first of which is yes, everyone who is not your ship is getting refused port entry. They're being turned around and told to leave. You see that after having split up, Fernox and Rosalind having left this group, Fernox like left back that way, but you can see that Rosalind has come to hang out at the docks, and you see her talk to Soar for like a glimmer of a moment. And then I think you are kind of taking that in when your eyes trail back to your own ship and you see Luso leave it.
And go where?
It's a great question. He comes down the steps, syncs up with Rosalind, who tosses him a cape.
What color is the cape?
It is like a classic, like brown, same as what she was wearing. It looks like it's her cape.
Okay, but she's
And
still wearing
then-
hers. This is the second cape.
No, she's taken hers off.
She's taking hers off. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And then just when you thought like your ship could no longer be interesting, you watch Mara run off the ship and like scurry down it and like hop along these things looking terrified as fuck, just like scared out of her mind. And then there's like maybe like a 45 second pause, and you see far in the distance Karina and Winona chasing after her.
After
As-
Mara?
Mm-hmm.
Is Karina leading or is Winona leading?
They seem to be tripping over each other, trying to figure out who is doing that.
Okay. Can I roll an insight check on that situation?
No.
Okay.
And I think that's because you are like trying to like be like, what the fuck? And breathe all this in. When you hear behind you, do you have a moment to talk?
Brian turns and kind of like straightens her shoulders a little bit and says, "Sure."
And Ysira is standing behind you. She's got a somewhat serious look on her face. She says, I need you to keep an eye on something while we're here.
Okay.
There is, as there is anywhere, politics that I will not be surprised if we get roped into.
We as in you and I, or we as in everybody?
Everyone.
All right.
There is a faction here, a revolutionary group called the Bellow Shades. And they are currently seeking to put power on the throne that will in turn open up the borders between the wilds and the elemental core.
And who are they hoping to put on the throne?
Fernox.
What's their end game?
Well, that's what I'm worried about. I'd prefer it if you didn't ask follow-up questions. I'm almost 90% sure that the water plane was frozen by a monster from the Stargaze Grimoire. If I'm given enough...
Grimoire, is that real? Is that a real thing?
Yes. Oh my... Yes, it's a real thing, Brian.
It just always seemed like one of those damn stories.
It's all real, Brian.
Okay.
We met Meter, Brian. Everything's real.
Yeah, I guess I'm still coming to terms with that. What exactly do you want me to do? Do you want me to get info? Do you want me to ask questions?
I need you to help your friends be careful with politics. First and foremost. And second, we will need to go track down this monster. But I would prefer if the group did not learn of that. It would be you, me, Valpine, and Yaldek.
You and Valpine seem to be spending an awful lot of time together lately. She doesn't freak you out at all? She's got a little bit of a vibe.
You have a little bit of a vibe.
All right, fair enough. Okay. So as far as being careful with politics, this whole duel that's happening right now, so that Current can what? Become a princess?
I don't know. From what I heard from connections, both Zephyr and Vernox are vying for the throne, and Monarch is set to choose within the fortnight, and us arriving is probably going to throw a wrench in that works pretty steadily, which makes us incredible targets.
Well, when are we not targets? All right. When are we going hunting for this monster?
I won't know until we get our footing. I don't know
Okay.
how we'll leave the palace without the entire Legion Corps noticing.
Okay. Any idea what's going on with Luceau and what was her name? Rosalind?
Yeah, Rosalind's her name.
Okay. Any idea what's going on with Luceau and Rosalind since we landed?
What?
I just watched Luceau walk off the ship and go meet Rosalind down at the docks. And then I watched something more chaotic happen, but I think that's a different issue.
We might need to kill him.
All right. You want me to take care of that, or do you want to wait?
Very sweet of you to offer.
I don't like him. It's not me being sweet.
We need to bide our time.
And is this murder happening before or after the monster hunt, do you think? Just so I can figure out my timelines.
I'm not sure. He's keeping more secrets than me. I generally prefer that to be my job.
All right. Anything else?
No?
Okay. I think Bren kind of like has a second where she looks like she's going to say something else. And then she just straightens her shoulders again a little bit and just kind of turns away from Ystere and says, well, if that's that, then we'll talk more once we figure out what's happening after this duel, huh?
Oh, did we literally just hit chaos?
Oh my god, 500.
Oh,
I
really?
guess I have to take a mac and cheese bath now.
Sorry, what did you just say?
I guess I have to take a mac and cheese bath now.
No, I meant what Brine just said.
I don't remember. She said, She said,
We'll talk more after the duel.
we'll talk more after the duel. Thank you, Molly. I was distracted by the mac and cheese bath.
Brine. Ystere
Okay.
takes like a sudden step closer.
Ryan stops and like looks at her very seriously. Ystere.
And she like looks back over. So we'll do this chaos, this 500 chaos here. And then we'll do the other chaos later. She turns and you can see that she like casts, she like with this finger, she like twirls it, and you see just like in a 5-foot radius around the two of you creates this small carving into the ground. And like when it completes, you see this like mirage of the two of you pick up, almost like you're looking at your own bodies for a moment, but you still have an additional corporeal form that like steps out and aside and away from it. And you see this mirage looks like you two are both still like looking out on the horizon. Ystere looking bored and you looking huffy. She's done a great job.
Well, that's fucking freaky and also a little impressive.
Thank you. We don't have long. You need to know a few things.
All right.
Valpione is not our friend.
No shit.
That is the first thing you need to know. I cannot tell her no.
What do you mean you cannot tell her no?
If she asks for something, I will have to say yes.
Why?
The other thing you need to know is that I'm pretty sure both Discord and the Queen have methods of contact on our ship.
All right. Why can't you say no to Valpione?
I don't.
If you want me to help you kill a monster from the Stargaze Grimoire and potentially kill Luso, you're gonna need to tell me what the fuck's going on.
I'm technically, as of 2 days ago, betrothed to her.
What?
I have done a lot of things to get to where I am, Brian. And some of those debts are being called on.
So is
And
this an
Valpione-
arranged thing?
Quite arranged. The
And who
most
is
arranged you could
arranging
make
it?
something.
Give me a name. Who's arranging it?
Name might be familiar.
Tell me.
Malaya Pira.
That's what she meant by a pact.
And I know you think you can take Luso, but Malaya Pira is not someone you can touch, Brian.
Yeah, we'll
And
fucking see about that,
neither is
Kira.
Valpione. I am warning you,
And I
Brian, you cannot take her. And so I wanted to tell you that I am okay.
No, you're not. Because if you were, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. Malaya Pira, fine. Last time I saw him was in that fucking cursed city, so I guess we'll
You
start there.
saw him?
On a job about a year and a half ago is when I met Ula.
Year and a half. Okay, just stay away from him, Brian. And when you're at it, stay away from Valpione. She's also just as powerful as he is,
But you
if
want
not
me to
more.
go monster hunting with her?
Yes, because she'll actually help us do that.
Sure, interesting. How am I supposed to stay away from her if I'm going on a 4-person expedition to kill a monster with her?
Can you
And
stay
furthermore, how
away
am I
from
supposed
someone
to stay away from her
emotionally?
when
And
she is, what was the word you used? Betrothed to you.
what do you want me to say?
Nothing, I guess.
Then nothing it is.
So when I kill Malaya Pira, just make sure you're not standing in the way, all right? And she's gonna turn and go to walk away.
Do you walk through the circle?
No, she's gonna turn, and then I think she stops like right on the edge, and she says, "Is there anything else I need to know?"
She's not who she says she is.
Valpione? Or
It's
somebody
much
else?
worse. But I have sworn not to talk further about it.
And who am I gonna tell?
No, Brian, I mean I swore it.
God damn it, Ystera.
Yaldek knows.
Then I guess I'll talk to Yaldek.
Not about that, just in general, just of the situation. I told him.
All right. I guess before we do this is something you should probably know as well.
All right.
If we make it through this alive, we're revisiting that moment at your house before we left. That little cabin you were staying at. Because this is not done.
Fine.
Fine. Oh, and for the record, your love for me might make you and me more vulnerable in fights, but I'm pretty sure that my love for you is going to be the thing that gets you out of whatever fucking deal you made with Melia Pira. And then she's going to cross through the circle and leave.
It turns into dust as you step through it, eroding the carved lines before it and drifting gently back into the reality of the situation as you step back through it. Are you walking away from the ledge and back towards the fight?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then you do that, and I think Ystira stays close to the ledge. I am, however, going to roll a perception check for people who are trying to look out for this very thing. That first one is a 4. Wow. Not very lucky, huh? And that second one is a better. All right, that's it. Ula, it is your turn.
Wait, I haven't recovered from the gay dust. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay. Okay, so I did lay on hands and then okay. Okay, so Ula's gonna like show off and like flourish like a little bit with like some tricks and shit with her halberd, and then it's gonna spin her around and like use that momentum again and just to like try to stab them with the halberd again.
Yeah,
but then
let's
as
fucking see it.
I stab him, I look at Curran and I'm like, and then that's when I'm like trying to tell her like I might die at any moment with my eyes.
Bestie is hard out here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, that's so good. You definitely pick up on that, Current. Let's see that attack.
Okay.
An 8 and a 6 is a 14. That's 1.2 shy.
Damn it. Okay. And then I feel like I missed, right? And then like I try to swing back around another time and like try to use that momentum again and just like try to stab him.
Yeah, let's. I want to. Oh, you're close, Bestie. I'm stressed out for you.
I know. Fuck. Okay, come on. Give me this good roll. Okay. Let's go. 17 plus 6.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay, for sure. All right.
Let me count how far away you are. You're 5, 6 away.
Oh my god. Fuck.
From interrupting the form.
Of course I am. Of fucking course I am. All right, come on, Magistrate, fucking guide me. Let's go.
Perfect. Let's see it.
Oh my god, I'm so upset. I'm 1 point shy away. Are you fucking serious? I'm using my poison right now.
Oh, gay dust.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna use my poison yet.
Gay dust. Oh, well, it's my turn. Maybe I'll do really badly and you'll get another chance.
No, you're not. You've been rolling really fucking high.
Yeah, let's see, Bestie. It's just I have such a wildly high roll to hit in this arrow elemental. I only got a 10 on that one. You only have to survive one more. Let's see.
My hands are like sweaty.
Let's see. Oh, I accidentally said roll 2d20. It's not that. I'm not that cruel. All right.
Oh, come on.
8. That's an 18. So that does hit.
Yes, it exactly hits my AC.
But let's see if you can survive the blow.
Fuck.
as a 2 and a 3 and a 5. That's 10 hit
Okay.
points.
Okay. 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 Okay.
As you get slammed into, pushed a few more feet back. It is about to be your turn. While that is happening, Gideon.
Hello.
You are standing there. And Maro is standing next to you. Very like professional distance. Yaldek's not paying attention to you anymore, by the way. Yaldek is watching this fight and going. So it just seems to be you and Maro paying attention at the moment. Maro says, you know, I'm sure that gods can pick any ascendant they'd like.
Makes sense. Gods don't always have to follow the rules, apparently.
I'd like it. If ever someone is called upon to defend you, you would pick me.
I think Gideon like blushes, but like just sort of smiles and looks away. And I think Maro can hear the smile in their voice when they go, who else would I even pick? I mean, you're the obvious choice anyway.
I'd like to think so. Mara just kind of shrugs to herself, watching the fight. Says, this would have been over a few minutes ago.
I know. That wouldn't even be much of a fight to begin with, I think. And then we could get on to better things to do with our time. Gideon like turns now and makes eye contact.
Mara just looks over, like out of the corner of her eyes, and just kind of gives kind of like a nod of concession and says, you planned how to win over a god's approval yet?
Honestly, I think we have one thing in common, and that's loving Current very much. And I think that's common ground that we can find easily. Hopefully it's easy after that.
I think that's the best strategy I've heard from your group so far.
That means a lot coming from you. I know you're better at pretty much all of this than any of us, so yeah, I just want to have it be less messy than Terrapine.
And I owe everyone another chaos, right? Gideon,
Yeah.
your phone lights up.
Okay. I look at my phone.
Molly Schaefer, heads or tails?
Tails.
All right. You are like in the middle of this, kind of caught up in it, and your phone starts. You know when you get just like a text tirade, your phone just whoop, 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 whoop. Your Simpack starts doing that.
I flip it open in a panic.
Hi, all caps. Sender, Nakia. Alive, in all caps. Next one. And then it is a numerical list. 1, Current's dad sucks. First one to send. 2, think I'm going to be fine is the second thing that sends.
Okay. Okay. I'm worried. Oh my god.
3. Had lunch with a scary man who knows Ystira? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. 4. That's not what I'm supposed to be talking about, though. Send. 5. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have numbered this. Sends. 6. Found mom. Sends. 7. I think she has Morrow's boring friends.
I think Gideon was like half typing back as they were getting texts and deletes the text that just was LOL question mark because the tone changed at the end. So they backspace.
Right.
I think they just send back immediately, "Are you safe?"
All
Before
caps.
addressing everything else.
Oh no, sorry. All lowercase. Sure.
Not good enough. Do
Yeah.
you need me to come get you?
M's here. I'll be safe.
Emma? Okay. Oh god, so many snakes. I trust none of them. All of them surrounding her, and she's so far away.
Oh, so true, bestie.
Oh god, I think. Yeah, Gideon says, "I love you. Be careful. Don't trust any of them."
Yeah, sends back, should I do anything with 3 question marks? Kind of don't care if you don't.
Don't let Mara's friends get hurt. If you can get them out, do it. Send. I care very much. Send.
Roll a
And then I
persuasion
think,
check.
okay, I think she adds,
You can have advantage.
I think Gideon's also going to add, I can come to you as soon as you ask if you need me to. Very much if you're drunk at a party, text me and I'll come pick you up. I'll come get you. Oh, let's see. I rolled a nat 1.
Uncomfortable.
Can I do Tides of Chaos? Does that work? For a
I
reroll for an
believe.
ability check? Okay.
I believe so, yes.
That was just so nasty.
Nasty, nasty.
A roll? It's not showing up. Please.
Do it again just in case.
Please
Do you
let
want
me
me
roll.
to roll for you?
Oh
no, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh, not
Okay.
much better. Well.
Oh wait! I have advantage, right?
Oh, you do.
Oh,
You
yeah.
technically do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't want these people to die because I'm bad at texting. Oh my god. 18!
Yeah. So what follow-up message do you send to make it convincing, or is it the I care very much that you think gets it done?
Gideon sends the little like kneeling emoji. With just please.
Yeah, there's like a long pause. And it says, ugh, you're lucky I want to try out these new powers. R.I.P. to this town. And that's last you hear of Nakia.
Okay. Cookies for you when you come back. Send. Make sure the town's empty. And then this is the last messages Gideon sends off.
Perfect.
Oh God. I will tell Morrow this in a less public space.
Perfect.
But I will deliver this news.
Incredible. Ula! Your
Hello.
time to shine.
Is it though?
Mhm.
Oh, jeez.
Get it done. 3 more hit points, bestie.
Jeez.
And then he'll be in his actual form.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm ready to hit that air out of the way once again.
Let's see it.
All right. Oh, jeez. Okay. Actually, no, I can't. You know what? No, I can't. I have no time. You know what? Yeah, I have no time. All right. I'm ready to see if it hits.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, another natural 20. Let's go. What's happening? What is happening? This is. Oh, I'm gonna pierce through that fucking air. Fuck you. Let's go. Oh my Lanta.
Let's see the damage.
Okay, so I have to do this twice, right? So I won't for this. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is the first roll of the damage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah, so with that first roll, you bring
Mhm.
your halberd down and you slice through it. And with this slice, you watch the air elemental just peel. As Atmos like slowly comes to rest on the ground.
Ooh, this
And then
hurts.
you bring it back around. Give me that second damage roll.
Come on, baby. All right. Come on. Be good. Come on. Okay, that's a 7, I guess.
7 damage. What are you targeting? Are you just looking to just get poison on board?
Yeah, but I wanted to do that on my second hit.
Oh, I see. Well, then what are you trying to do with this
Well,
first hit?
Unless, you know what? Fuck it. Can I do that? Can I get the
I'm not
poison in?
stopping you.
Oh, let's fucking go. Let's do it. So before I do that second hit, I say the word.
Oh, I mean like this slice gets
Right. Okay, good.
And now if you'd like to, yes, you may. This slice does where I assume you just kind of like slice right up his forearm, which is where he's like not expecting it because it's not like a vital area. But I think that seems to be a common tactic of yours.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
what happens?
How far am I from him?
4 feet at most.
Is he still floating?
No, his feet are on the ground.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be fucked up. Can I like slice his legs? That second hit.
Yeah. I mean, roll a hit.
So yeah,
Let's see if
like
you
I
can
bring
get
it back
done.
around and just slice.
Yeah,
his
roll a
legs.
hit. Let's see if you can get it.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Did I say that this is the one with the poison?
Your halberd has had poison this whole time.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought I had to
So
like
any
attack
hit
the
landed on
thing.
him has poison. No, you told me you covered it in poison. And
That's
he
true.
is now technically poisoned. You know that he's not taking poison damage because you know that you are waiting for your
Yeah. So yeah, I was waiting for it to have purchase on him and fuck
It
him
is
in that
officially
appointment.
purchased as you have drawn blood.
I did?
Across the forearm with that 7 damage.
With that 7? Okay, so how does that when I'm just gonna do it on the how does the poison enact?
But it's speaking the code word is a bonus action.
I want to see if I could.
You can try to hit him one more time before you say it. Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to. I was like, could I?
Absolutely.
All right, so I'm
Mhm.
gonna roll. Yeah.
Mhm.
20.
That's gonna do it.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. I'm gonna say it after I roll this. Wait, do I say it before I roll the damage, or is it
Please,
after?
after.
After? Okay.
We must see the
Yeah, we
damage
must
done
see.
first.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 6.
Okay, 6 damage. I mean, six damage is 6 and 7 damage on a turn for a person is no short feat. You see blood dripping down his forearms, and a certain gash in his armor on his side from both of your blows. He doesn't look like he's about to like topple over,
Mm-hmm.
but it does look like you've done, a decent amount of damage to him. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Oh, so the poison doesn't enact.
No, you haven't told me that you are saying the code word with your bonus action. So you tell
I'll
me,
say it right now.
are you saying it?
Yes. With my bonus action, yes.
Okay. You speak the word dragon rot in Celestial, spilling from your lips. He is going to make a Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's 15.
It is
DC
15.
Okay.
And he got a 6. So, you speak these words.
Yes.
And what's the look on Ula's face when they say it? Is it
Oh.
like remorse? Is it just fearlessness? What is the vibe?
Oh, geez. I feel like I guess I don't know if this is the correct term, but this is when they're like when they know that they got the hit on them, it's like very confident. I don't know if that's a vibe or anything, but
No, it absolutely is.
hell yeah.
Yeah, just like a calm,
Confident,
like
intimidating. You
stone-faced?
know what I mean? Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just speak the words in this language that only some of the people around you pick up on. Current, you watch Zephyr's eyebrows raise, almost shocked, as she, moments before, you watch Atmos's entire form seize up and then go limp and start trembling on the ground before going still. Shallow breaths.
I
Fading.
think my eyes shoot to Ula, like, what is going on? And all I can get out is, Ula, do something.
Do I hear that in my like?
You tell me.
I feel like they don't.
Oh fuck. All right.
I'm too entranced in this thing that I'm under or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Shit. Okay.
There is no trance. If you are in a bloodlust,
Or whatever.
you tell me,
Yeah.
bestie. But poisoning someone, that's not magic. That's just poisoning someone.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Can like a bystander see that someone's about to be murdered?
But I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not
Gideon,
gonna like
you're
kill
right
him or
there.
anything, but I'm just gonna.
Oh no, he's dying on the ground.
Oh, he's dying for. Oh
Mhm.
shoot!
Yeah, he's like, no, Bessie, let's.
Okay,
ooh,
no, okay,
let's
okay, hold
no,
on,
no,
hold
no. Everyone, no. God and everyone, come into this Chili's. Let me read this out loud. Dragon rot. This poison is an ancient concoction. The origin only known to a few of the most advanced poison masters. This poison works best when coated on a blade or ingested. The poison lies in wait until it is activated by the spellcaster casting the verbal incantation Dragon Rot in Celestial, at which point the target can die in a matter of moments if infected. The target must make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, otherwise they pass out immediately and start making death saving throws. Many say upon passing out, the victim sees visages of everyone they've ever wronged.
Oh my god!
Okay, no. Listen, this is what I say, and then since I'm in that that state, I'm like, "Are we done?" I say that I yell out really loud, just to because like I don't know if we're still, just to confirm and look at.
Yeah, Zephyr's like lips are like pursed tight,
I
but
look
gives
at-
like a stern nod to Current at least.
And I'm just gonna turn back around to Ula. We're done, Ula. We're done. He's dying.
And then I look and I was like, and then I run and cast. Hold on.
Well, you remember when I brought up that you could spend 5 points of your lay on hands to cure
Yeah.
like 1 poison?
That's so funny.
I did say that
I
earlier,
did.
huh?
And good thing I saved some of it because holy shit. All right,
I'm
good.
glad,
So then
bestie.
I pumped the rest of the stuff, or I pumped the rest of my lay on hands on what's his name again? I keep forgetting his name.
Tell me how cool it looks when you do this. Do you like look calm the whole way? You're like, are we done?
Yeah, I was like, are we
Okay.
done? And then I'm like, all right. So then like I put my hand on his wrist and be like, may the magistrate guide me. And then I put I cast lay on hands. And then you see my markings start to glow opalescent in my eyes as well. I just like
How's it-
casually walk over and just be like, all right.
How does everyone else feel taking this in?
I think I was about to like cast magic on Ula to get them the fuck away from Atmos. I think Gideon was like a second from stepping in and like being like, Ysmira? Ysmira has been poisoned?
Mom, come
think-
pick me up.
I think Brian coming back to this fight is just kind of like, if he dies, he dies. She doesn't say
damn.
that out loud, but I think that's her thought.
Great, perfect. Brian looks completely passive to this event. Current, how are you doing?
Current is fully like crouched down, like this is not happening. There's no way that this is happening right now, and like trying to get like as low to the ground as possible to get eyes on Atmos, just to like, oh my god, like is he breathing? Is it working? Just terrified that this person's gonna die right now when they just confirmed that this was gonna be a non-lethal battle with my cousin.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like I just got here.
Right.
You wanted to see how Ula fight. You chose them.
It's so true.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys see like a
And
as
then, like,
Atmos
I
is
would-
brought back.
And then I would grab his wrist and trying to like help him up and be like, I nod to him and be like,
Yeah, he looks at you with an amount of given respect and gives you kind of a yeah, no, like you did me in, nod, and like grabs your wrist and kind of pulls you up. And at the same time, Theo's walking over, kind of comes to stand in between the two of you and says, well, and then puts his hand on both of his hands on either one of your shoulders and says, not bad. And with that, heals you both. You are back up to full, Ula.
ooh, thank you.
And so is he. And then you hear Zephyr say, yes, that was lovely to watch.
Yeah, quite lovely.
I am curious to think of how it would have turned out if poison was not in use, but my curiosity can be saved for another day.
You'll find that this group of travelers have seen many different walks of life and come equipped in many different ways, it seems.
Yes, I think that the resourcefulness of those who are on the surface in Acramon is one of the most enduring and endearing parts of them.
Well, if nothing else, we are fearfully loyal for our friends.
And I have nothing but respect for that. And then Zephyr steps like 2 steps forward to you, Ula, and like pulls out her hand for a handshake.
I put out my hand. And then
Yeah.
after the handshake, and then I bow.
And she gives you like a graceful nod in return, and then turns around to face you, Current, and says, "Forgive my boldness, but I'd rather just ask straight out. Have you returned to home with intent to take the throne?"
I guess I've returned to home just to see what home is. It appears that there are definitely some talkings of who's going to be, put to the throne next. I know each place has their politics. I can't tell you what I returned to do so far, just to figure out who I am first. I mean, I have a place with my friends, with what we're doing. I'm not sure if running an entire core is something that I'm going to be doing.
That makes sense to me. It would make less sense to me to turn your back on everything you had been raised to be so far.
Well, I mean, that's why I'm here, to figure things out, I suppose. Maybe after tonight I could have a better answer for you.
I will be honest. I don't want to seem like I'm using you, or that all I am is politics. But Monarch will be announcing their heir over the next 3 days. And I'm sure your opinion will be held in quite dear regard to them. And I would love to earn your recommendation. So if there's anything I can do to earn that, let me know.
Well, we're family, right? I'm sure I'll meet a lot more family over the coming time that we spend here. And
No, actually.
no.
Dependent on, well, your aunt, my mother, she is currently indisposed, as she was visiting the water plane when it was frozen over. So I am quite alone right now.
Sorry, I know what it's like to go through life alone at times.
I
Well,
can't
I'm
imagine.
glad that you're here.
I am so thankful to have you in this incredibly trying time in my life as well, Current. I couldn't put words to how thankful I am.
I appreciate that. You know what? I don't mind. If I'm not going to be around to run this thing, then why not give word for a fellow family member? I mean, I'm sure my mother thinks highly of you as well. Who is it?
You don't know.
I know very little, except for that I came from here. Why?
I don't, Current, I don't think that's a story that should come from me. I think that's a story that should come from Monarch.
Oh, I understand.
I don't think you do, but She's not here.
How long?
Monarch would explain it better than me.
And I look forward to meeting Monarch.
Speaking of, Zephyr, I think that Monarch would be quite upset if they found out that you would detoured Current for as long as you had. So I'm happy to keep it to myself, but I do think it's time to get on the road.
Yeah, there's business to get down to.
That's my word for it. Business. Anything else before we head off?
Ula shouts, "Do I get anything?"
Theo looks over at you and says, "What do you want?"
I don't know, something nice. I'm joking, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, Zephyr looks at you with her head kind of like cocked for a second, eyes kind of like narrowed, and then slowly walks over to you.
Uh-oh.
Kind of like waves her hand in the air and summons forth a... Let me make sure. This rock-like seed that seems to just like emanate air from it and holds it out to you. She said, "This is an air seed. Consider it a token of appreciation for a duel well fought."
Oh. Nods. I appreciate it. Well fought.
And at that point, Zephyr looks to the rest of you and says, "Well, it was lovely meeting everyone. I hope to see you back here for dinner tonight."
Can Current go over to Ula real quick?
Current crosses over to Ula very subtly.
I'll go with Ula. Hey, Ula.
I do. Yeah.
No, nothing. No, listen.
Oh, okay.
I know it got real kind of hairy out there, but I just wanted to say thank you. You did exactly what was asked of you, which was to defend myself and my honor as our champion. And I think I'm gonna reach down and like grab Ula's arm that has the scrunchie on it, and I want to adjust it so it's all nice and fluffed out. And I also want to say I'm so excited for you to tell Winona yourself how much you care and want to take care of her. I told you that you weren't going to leave her alone. So thank you. And then I'm going to turn to meet up with everybody and get ready for the night festivities.
Yeah, I think like during that, Zephyr kind of headed off with Atmos, and Theobald kind of just paced in the center of the arena, ready for everyone to leave. Gideon and Brian, are you doing anything in your final moments here?
I think Brian is forming a plan in her head.
My least favorite thing to hear. Okay. That's what you're doing? Is that the
Okay, that's it. That's all I've got for you.
I thought there was like a part 2 to that. All right. What about you, Gideon?
I don't think anything special. I'm gonna go hover protectively by Current, just sort of standing behind her, trying to look intimidating as we walk around.
Perfect. Yeah, you two kind of come to stand together. And like Theo begins to like lead you away and like just like starts walking off of this precipice, and the air like rises up to meet all of you, even though there is no ground to walk on. As you two begin, as the group of you begin walking past the elemental plane of air and deeper and further into the elemental core.
I hold out my elbow for Current to hold on to as we walk on the clouds and go down.
I lock elbows immediately.
And when you lock elbows, somewhere farthest, deepest into the center of the core, in the heart of it, something begins to stir. And that's where we're gonna leave off tonight, gamers.
Let's
Oh,
go.
what a lovely episode back. Oh, wow. Thank you for telling stories with me tonight, my sweet muses. You are all so lovely. Ula, congrats on a fight well won, even though it got close there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you really did it. You did it, gamer. What lesson do you have to, what advice do you have to all the young adventurers at home who want to be like you one day?
Like me,
Yeah.
love always wins.
Gay.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for telling stories with me tonight. Everyone, thank you for coming back for stories. There were so many of you. We did so much chaos. Oh man, those chaoses were pried from my lips. I wanted to sit on both those secrets. And yet you've wrought them from me. I'll have to come back with more of them, more of my more elusive secrets for next week. Oh man. I love you all. Let's go around and talk to the people about who you are and where people can see you when you're not here. Let's start with you, Sam.
Hi, I'm Sam. My pronouns are she, they. I play Brine, whose pronouns are also she, they. I guess she's going to be doing some murders in the upcoming episodes. You can find me on Twitch. I might actually try to stream this week for the first time in a hot minute at The Verbal Thing. You can also find me on Twitter at The Verbal Thing. And you can find me here on Saturday nights.
Hell yeah. What about you, Nico?
Hello. My name is Nico Malone. My pronouns are she and they, and I play Ula, whose pronouns are they, them. Yeah, catch me everywhere on Twitch, Twitter, just Nico Malone, and I love everybody in here in the Godslayers. I hope you all like the fight.
It's a great fight. Love the fight. Oh my gosh. What about you, Lyrica?
Hi, my name is Lyrica. My pronouns are she, they, and I play Current, whose pronouns are also she, they. And when I'm not here in the chaos, you can find me over in some more chaos at twitch.tv/lookatlyrica. And we'll be streaming again tomorrow, actually. Some Dead by Daylight. So stop by. Have fun.
Ooh, I need to play that
play
again.
matches,
I need to go
please.
home. I need to go back to that.
We
It's
need
so
more
fun.
D2D DBD.
Yes, please. The new
yes,
people are so
absolutely.
fun. I love Dead by Daylight. Oh yes, I'm a
I
Michael
Should we
am
get back
maid.
into
so bad at Dead by Daylight, but I love it.
We'll get back into it. Oh my
Hell
gosh,
yeah.
this is enough for a full game.
Yes.
This- All right. Molly, tell the people about you.
Hello, I'm Molly. I play Gideon. Both of our pronouns are she, they. You can go to Berserky on Twitter to see my tweets about Elden Ring. That's it. That's all I got going. Just
Perfect.
Elden Ring.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, lovely. Well, I'm Katie May. I've never Eldened one ring. But if you And honestly, besties, I'm not that active on social media right now because my brain is soup. But I will be here every Saturday saying hello to all of my friends and telling stories with them. And I really want to see you there. And if you want to feed me a crumb of serotonin in these trying times, you can actually head over to the Death2Divinity Discord and talk about the show and the sorcery, because I don't talk in there very often, but I do read it when I'm sad. Oh man, I genuinely seeing people talk about the show makes me so happy. And you guys have the best conversations in the sorcery, even though they're feral and gay 80% of the time. The other 20% is just some beautiful literary insight, and I love that as well. So go hang out there if you want to talk shop. I highly recommend it. If you want to support us, you can always support us on Patreon. That's a great place to do that. If you want to thank our mods, now would be a great time to do that. We love our Derby team. They're so powerful. I love them all so very much. Hang out with me at OKKatie wherever your platform was born and raised. Am I missing anything?
Don't forget to use code Death2Divinity when you buy dice from our amazing sponsor, Die Hard Dice.
This is so true. That's great. That's great news for us. Besides that, man, I miss this so much. We're back at it. Oh my gosh, we get to meet another god next week. I'm so excited.
When do I get to murder somebody?
Oh my damn.
That's
Again?
up to you.
Well, you just had one.
Not a
I
single moment of peace.
More.
A single moment.
God.
Yeah, but that one was resurrected, so it doesn't count.
Oh my god.
That's how it works. That's how it works. All right. Well, we're going to go debate death politics, but we love you all. We'll see you this time next week. We'll see you later, God Slayers. Have fun until I see you again. Goodbye.